with a minute to spare. I made it a minute early. I made it a minute early, and I'm very proud of myself for that. Whew. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh, I gotta continue. We're back in. We are back in, and we are going to... We gotta look at all the truth bullets, and we gotta remember all of what we were doing. Welcome in, welcome in. We are doing our class trial right now. Forgot that's what I left off on. I gotta remember everything real quickly. One second. This music cooks. I'm telling you guys, this music cooks. Hey Heath. Did you let everybody know that it's going down today? It's going down. That's a Persona 3 reference. Disturbing the peace. Whoop, whoop. Go team. I appreciate all of you for being here right now. I appreciate you guys. Alright. I need to remember what the hell I was doing. You know, let's just go in blind. I saw vodka. Alright, let's go in blind. That makes stuff more fun, right? Working on letting people know. I appreciate it.
Let's get this started, shall we? Welcome back to the trial grounds, everyone. Unlike previously, today will be no circus. No mockery woven with stitches and needles. A true, fair, and proper trial will commence. A battle of wits between the blackened and the spotless. I doubt I have to explain the rules to you again. You must vote for who you believe is the blackened.
This is only the
If
fourth game. I think we're
receives
aware.
the majority of votes. Only they will be punished, and the rest of you will resume your... However, if you vote for the wrong...
Everybody
then
else
expect
dies.
no sympathy from your... Happy discussing!
So I still only have like 3. Can I like access the thing? Okay. I still only have like 3 suspects. I still think it was Desmond. I still think it was Desmond. That is like my #1 belief is that it is Desmond. I don't know who else it could be. Maybe, it could be somebody else, but I just, Desmond.
Can someone please break this silence?
I don't want to talk about this.
You weren't there, you're not a suspect.
Wolfgang deserves justice. But putting everyone's lives on the line like this...
Oh, crap. Without a lawyer, we're totally screwed.
I'm a debater.
Whenever I turn my head, I keep expecting to see him at his podium.
Oh, don't cry, Toshiko.
He's in a better place.
Whichever one of you sick bastards did this, whatever it takes. No matter if
We know you were sleeping. We know you were sleeping with him. Chill.
Let's just stay calm, okay?
Oh,
Making peace
she's
with
another
our
big suspect.
situation is,
But I feel like she's
the
a.
first step in handling it.
She is such a red herring pick that I just can't see it.
How the hell can I stay calm? That bastard is watching us right now. Fully content put. Is that what you call peace? Being at the mercy of some dickhead?
Nobody knows for sure. If anything, the killer might try to feign innocence. For instance, pretend.
That is true.
I mean, what you did during the investigation.
But she has an alibi.
What?
She stood in front of Wolfgang's dorm, intentionally or not.
Because of Grace, almost everyone who planned to invest. It was only after some of us started protesting. You know, for someone who seems so
Guys,
adamant
we
about
are-
finding Wolfgang's killer.
Gang, we are barking up the wrong tree here.
I'm not saying Grace is definitely the killer.
She has an alibi. Then.
Yeah.
Huh?
Grace couldn't have murdered anyone.
Grace?
Does that rule her out from committing the murder?
Yes, because the
Well,
time of death was 9:35.
We had nobody left the tournament.
There weren't many of us there.
So, Grace is off the hook? Wow.
So Jean, Grace,
And me.
and
Damon and I also attended the tournament. We can also.
I don't want to vouch for you guys.
You guys aren't lying, are you?
What the heck?
If the 8 of you were really together, then Kai. You told everyone you and Damon found Wolfgang first.
Oh, because we were each in different rooms.
I know.
But earlier you.
That's because us partygoers left the dump.
When the blackout.
Oh, technically, we
no.
wouldn't have seen each
I
other
saw
in the
him.
blackout.
There.
You don't remember.
actually, I don't.
How could that be? Did an alternate timeline converge with ours?
I'm happy that's your first guess. Oh, don't make me answer this. Oh my god, they were outside the building. They were in a different building.
I got it. The reason not everyone experienced the blackout, if I had to guess, the courtyard and tree area are connected to separate.
So the tournament attendees were affected, yet they left the dining hall?
Because we were the ones who brought it back.
It didn't seem like the power was being restored anytime soon. And just our luck. Boom!
Yeah.
Of course, then we found Wolfgang.
Yeah, no, that was a plus. That was a plus.
Because of the Toaster Trinket map, we know which ones too. Eva and Grace check storage closet A. Jet and I check storage closet B. Damon and Kai check storage closet C.
Yeah.
She's just
I
so
was with
funny and I
Grace.
don't know why.
She can confirm being. Yeah. We were together.
What are you so upset about? I mean, yes,
I didn't realize.
yes, he's dead, but like, they're covering for you. They're literally giving you an alibi. You have no reason to be upset.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry? You're sorry for accusing me of murder.
Everybody's a suspect!
Sorry doesn't cut it, you conniving two-faced bitch! If you really want my mercy, then get on your knees and beg for it!
Chill!
Whoa! Uncool, dude.
Real!
Hang on. Even if you...
What makes you think she'd be...
You see, there's proof.
Great.
When I investigated Wolfgang's room,
Bunch
also,
of golfing equipment.
there was a blue woman's jacket.
All the,
tossed
yeah, I
over
was gonna say
man's
all the
room.
clothes.
He's right.
The clothes are understandable.
Yo, little history dude. Wolfgang must have spilled the beans with you, right?
Little history, dude.
Why would Ulysses know anything?
Common courtesy. If you're gonna have a one-night
Common courtesy also says...
Yes, ma'am.
So if I'm
Well, we only shared a dorm.
You aren't bunking with?
Let me provide some context.
Oh yeah, not everybody knows about this. I forgot we were the only ones who were like sneaking up the stairs.
As you may remember, after Desmond suggested everyone once there, we played Jet partnered with Mark, Desmond, those were the pair. However, the following
Yeah?
for
Totally not suspicious.
Yeah, for a reason. The birds and the bees, ladies and gentlemen.
It was a win-win situation. I get Grace up.
You two were original.
The pairings were decided to be. I wasn't big.
They
on
did
my partner
tic-tac-toe?
being chosen for me. So when the opportunity arose to change that,
Gummy, thank you for the
I
follow.
took
I
it.
really appreciate it.
thus I became Winona's roommate.
Can confirm.
Since the room swap happened the night after we implemented the bunk buddy system, that would mean Grace and Wolfgang have been, gross.
I love how everybody else doesn't like this either. Everybody else is like, why?
Grace, did Wolf like... Maybe he said... Oh, maybe he had trouble getting to sleep.
Oh, they had trouble getting to sleep, alright.
No. Nothing happened last night.
but
The morning of the murder.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we knew
with a
this.
stomach ache. It hurts so bad. I was gonna cancel my plans for today. So, I left. And yes, I'm talking about the game. Newsflash, I changed his...
Hold on a sec. That ain't what you told me
Meep,
this
meep.
morning.
Uh-oh, Grace.
Simply put, Grace knew I planned to compete as well. So she asked me to be her sparring.
She withheld it from me.
Of course. Since I now know Wolfgang's condition at the time,
I think
if someone you cared for was in a vulnerable position, no. You...
When you put it that way. Huh?
Say we assume the best of Grace. She would. What then should we make up the glaring?
The hell you?
If your bunking partner was too, how did he walk all the way to the boiler?
He lied. He has a conscience. He is sentient.
He would have stayed.
Now that you mention it, to reach
Are we
the
forgetting
underground
people have a
floor,
will?
Wouldn't Wolfgang need to descend? Like, it's nothing for a healthy person, but
It's not my fault it doesn't make sense. Yeah. Didn't we?
That's not to say she doesn't know more.
I'm not withholding anything else. Leave me
She
alone.
wanted him to die? I finally get some input. Stream engagement even though I'm not home and not able to listen. I appreciate
Why don't
you.
you tell everyone the truth?
Oh, that's the fast.
I've got nothing else to explain. The last I saw Wolfgang, he was in our dorm room.
Okay,
Oops.
hear me out. Secret hallways.
No.
We would have found those by now.
Maybe Wolfgang was carried by the killer.
That, or Wolfgang never. She was sick.
Shoot!
Maybe.
No, I didn't let him finish. I didn't let him finish the sentence. That's on me.
Why don't you tell everyone the truth?
My life changed from the first child to the second. That's not fair. No, there's no secret hallway. We would know. Yup.
That, or Wolfgang never told Grace he was sick.
No, he did.
I wouldn't lie about what he said.
There's got to be something coming up, right?
What if Wolfgang used the elevator in the tree?
You're not helping.
Shit.
Why don't you tell everyone the truth, Grace?
Wait. Wait a second.
The last I
He was, yup.
Okay,
That's
hear
true.
me out. Secret hallways.
There is no secret hallway.
We would have found those by now.
Did somebody carry
Maybe
him?
Wolfgang was carried.
Wait, does that mean I'm dead? Do I have to restart this entire trial? No. Keep me going. Keep me going. Roll it over. Okay, perfect.
Why don't you
What
tell
am I
everyone
missing
the
here?
truth, Grace?
The fetch quest, the blood. Oh, the blood. I had the right thing, but not the right truth bullet. It is 100% a blood spot. I had the right piece of information. Game over. No. Game's not over. What?
If Wolfgang was killed.
Why don't you tell everyone the truth, Grace?
I've got nothing else to explain. The
Now
last
I'm
I
really
saw
baffled.
Wolfgang, he was
Okay, hear me out. Secret hallways.
Let's go. This is not a let's go. I'm struggling right now.
Maybe Wolfgang was carried by the killer.
That, or Wolfgang never told Grace he was sick.
I wouldn't lie about what he said.
What if Wolfgang used the elevator in the tree?
You're not helping.
Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. I'm so stuck. I'm
Why
so
don't
stuck.
you tell everyone the truth, Grace?
I don't know.
I've got nothing else to explain. The last I saw Wolfgang, he was in our dorm room.
No, that's 100% true.
Okay, hear me out. Secret hallways.
There is no secret hallways. We
We
know
would
that
have
for a
found those
fact.
by now.
Maybe Wolfgang was carried by the killer.
That, or Wolfgang never told Grace he was sick.
I already tried that.
wouldn't lie about
I just... Gang, help me here! I have no idea what to do!
Why don't you tell everyone the truth?
I'm about to just start shooting at everything. This doesn't make sense.
I've got nothing else to explain. The last I saw Wolfgang, he was in our dorm room.
The blood spots they were also scattered outside the hallway. Outside the hallway, yes. Game. Oh, wait.
Okay,
Maybe the secret
hear
hallway.
me out.
No, wait. I think I got it.
Hall.
I think I got it.
Found by now.
I might have it.
Maybe carried by.
Wait, no, not for that
And
one.
Wolfgang never told he was sick.
What if Wolfgang used the elevator in the tree?
You're not helping.
It's the timeline. It's got to be the timeline.
Why
I'm
don't
almost
you tell
100% sure it's the
everyone
timeline.
truth, Grace?
The last I will.
Okay, hear me out. Secret.
We would have found those by now. Maybe Wolfgang was carried by.
I'm having to take shots in the dark here.
Why don't you tell everyone the truth, Grace?
Oh my god, I feel so dumb. I feel so dumb right now.
We would have found those by now. Maybe.
I was gonna say, I've already tried that. Oh my gosh, I feel so dumb.
Why don't you tell everyone the truth, Grace?
Because the fetch
I've got nothing else.
fetch
to
quest was at
explain.
8:30 in the
The
morning.
last I saw was in our dorm room.
And we've already figured out that's
hear me
true. There's no secret hallways. Son of a bitch!
We would have found those by.
Maybe Wolfgang was carried by the killer.
That, or Wolfgang never told Grace.
I missed again!
I wouldn't lie about what he said. You're not helping.
Wait, I think that's true. I think I gotta do those two. Unless I already did those two. Did I not already do those two? I'm at 54 seconds here. I'm joking so hard. I have no idea what to do.
That's why Wolfgang never told Grace he was sick.
Maybe Grace had.
How?
Why don't you tell everyone?
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Maybe the
Okay,
secret hallways
here we
are
go.
right.
Secret hallways.
No.
Cassidy's.
You can't.
Yes.
Why don't you tell everyone?
I'll shoot it. No, it can't be.
I've got.
This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense.
Maybe Wolfgang was carried by the killer.
That,
Yeah, that would've
or
made
Wolfgang never
sense.
told Grace he was sick.
I wouldn't lie about what he said.
What if Wolfgang used the elevator in the tree? My
I'm onto something here.
Why don't you
You're
tell
on
me?
something, not onto something.
I've got nothing.
I'm trying.
Was in our
I'm at the
dorm
point
room.
where I'm trying every blood on everything. I can't do this.
Why don't you tell everyone?
All right, let's try the blood spots with everything. I'm so sorry you guys have to see this from me. Yup, of course that doesn't make
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
I feel so dumb. I'm gonna get it, and it's gonna be so dumb to me.
We would have found those by now. Maybe Wolfgang was carried.
Yep, I already tried that. That's the one that I thought. That one made the most sense.
Why don't you?
Because technically he was carried from the basement to, well, not in the basement part to the boiler room. So that's why this is bothering me.
Maybe Wolfgang was carried by the killer.
That's
why Wolfgang
never he was sick.
Yup.
Me.
How?
Why don't?
Ladies and gentlemen, grab your popcorn. This is gonna be a long time. This is gonna be a long trial if everything is like this.
That's why Wolfgang never told Grace he was sick.
the elevator?
Okay, so it's not blood spots.
Why don't you tell?
The game tournament time. I feel like I've already done this one with a lot. Hallways. What? What? Oh. That. Secret hallways is not correct. I'm just marking that down now. It can't be. Secret hallways. Secret hallways. Secret hallways. Every time I hear secret hallways, I'm in excruciating pain. Let me guess. Let me guess. Secret hallways? I'm losing my mind.
He was sick.
What if there's just nothing right and I didn't collect all the truth bullets and I'm just suffering in pain? Please! Secret hallways! Secret hallways! Secret hallways!
Wolfgang, use the elevator.
That marks out that truth bullet!
Tell everyone the truth.
I've got nothing else to explain.
Bird Nerd, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I'm suffering right now. Secret hallways! Secret hallways!
Secret.
That's not right! What a surprise!
Yeah.
Why don't
Ah! Secret hallways! Secret hallways! Oh, that one!
That, and Wolfgang never. He was sick.
Me.
This is the third go around! Give me more! Give me more! I can still do it!
Why don't you
Guys, what if there were secret hallways?
Okay, hear me out. Secret hallway.
That's what I'm saying! What is it? What is it? What is it? I'm gonna lose my mind! Secret hallways! I already tried that one. I want to look this up. Please do. Well, it has to be the fetch quest. Which, did I not try it in the right place? Because I'm 100% sure I tried it. It's not secret hallways? It's not secret hallways?
Secret hallways.
No, that's wrong.
That's bullshit!
It's true Grace's testimony is inconsistent with where we found Wolfgang's body. But that's not Grace's fault. The only person we should be blaming.
That is not where that truth bullet goes. That is ridiculous.
Why are you blaming him?
That is not where that truth bullet goes. That is not. Because, simply because maybe Wolfgang's killer carried him? Yes, that is wrong. But it doesn't make sense for Toshiko's fetch. Am I stupid? Am I dumb? Don't answer that. Please don't answer that.
Simple. Because he lied about being sick.
Yes, we knew that.
Serious?
You can cooperate. During the investigation,
you were
told me
Phoenix
saw
right
Wolfgang
now?
in
I'm
Poland
Phoenix
at 8
wrong.
a.m.
I was wrong.
Yes, Ingrid.
I remember
She
now.
developed a headache. The trip itself, I found myself
with Wolf. Hold the phone.
We had a normal, pleasant,
Pleasant exchange.
I don't want to be that guy, but can anyone confirm this?
I'm adding something to the title real quickly. I updated the title of the stream, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I heard them chatting a while in my... Though I was bedridden like a sitting ghost, I could still make out their voices here.
Strange. He told Grace he wouldn't attend the tournament, but then said the opposite to Toshiko.
Say he won't
Sounds
attend
like
the
he was
tournament.
telling fibs to conceal his actual intentions.
I feel like we all knew
What's his
that.
true plan supposed to be?
I don't
To
know.
go to the boiler room.
To go to where he
What
died.
business would a guy like him have down there?
Dying.
This is it.
It gave me something I can do. I can do that.
During the investigation, I found this note tucked away inside Wolfgang's blazer pocket. A lot of it is water damaged. The paper looks
Gotta
like
go
it was
for now.
ripped
Hopefully,
from a
catch. Thank you
notebook.
for tuning in.
But some parts are still legible.
Secret 815 boiler room. Close the door.
This mentions the boiler room.
You can read.
Exactly. It can't be a coincidence.
That mention of a secret sure is
Agreeing to meet a stranger in some
Ulysses, Grace, do you remember Wolfgang getting?
No. The only
I don't know it.
Really?
Guess he didn't want them to know what it said.
Right. And if Wolfgang wanted to keep this note a secret,
Then the reason he told Grace he felt
So he
sick
could go to the boiler
was to
room.
remove her from the picture. Yeah.
Is this just Clue? Well, it's basically murder mystery. Like, this whole concept is somebody gets killed and you have to figure out who the killer is or you all die. So I guess technically you could say it's Clue.
Once she's not in the room, Wolfgang. That's also why he encouraged her to attend the tournament.
I'm so pissed about Like Among Us. Oh!
Didn't this same guy ask us to share our blackmail with each other?
Are we sure he wasn't? Maybe he knew he was meeting someone dangerous.
That does sound like something.
On the subject of blackmail.
Oh?
Nope, because I had his
You don't know
blackmail.
whose blackmail he got?
Well,
Me.
if you. Regardless of the blackmail's contents, it would be treated as a matter between the recipient and the subject, which makes me wonder. Could whether or not Wolfgang confronted his person?
I'm not picking
I feel
up
like that's
what
the
you put down.
only reason why he would. That has to be the only reason
If
why he
that
would.
person somehow realized Wolfgang carried their blackmail, but never came forward about it, they could have demanded Wolfgang show it to them, hence the mention of a secret. However, if Wolfgang did confront his person, I don't not least act coy about.
If the person being
So they trying to set
wasn't
me
the
up?
one who wrote the note, who was?
Obviously, it would be the student with Wolfgang's blackmail.
Oh, I knew that.
Yes, the secret in question.
Is there any?
We'd probably need to know who.
Oh, I've got just the idea.
What is she hiding up there? What is she hiding?
Yo, person who Wolfgang had blackmail on. If he gave you your blackmail back, can you say something?
She's funny, don't get me wrong, but why is she so stupid? Why did they make her so dumb?
Don't forget the person with Wolfgang.
Oh, right. If you're innocent,
I'm going for it. Do I get a choice?
I was hesitant to admit it, but I'd rather be suspected than be the reason.
Are you confessing?
Nah, not his.
Nah!
Seriously?
However, it's...
You're...
Wolfgang approached me the same day everyone received an envelope. He and I... If you need the proof.
Ah, Wolfgang's envelope.
I held on to the letter for safety. This should have all been said sooner. I realized that. My mistake for stringing...
I mean...
Oh, you're good.
Truth.
To recognize...
Right.
So...
It's very
So
noble.
when I tell everybody about me having his, they're all gonna be nice to me for sure, right? Right?
I take it our other blackmail.
if nothing happens, let's.
Huh?
No one's. It was only a suggestion.
Calm your farm.
Even
That's a
if we
good
knew
saying.
who had Wolfgang's blackmail, it's annoying they won't speak up, but unlike John, they would actually need to review. This person might just want to respect Wolfgang's request.
I don't know.
Circumstantial evidence alone can't prove some. If we want to solve this case,
Yeah. It's like doing a jigsaw puzzle.
That sucks.
Obviously, the more pieces you connect, the clearer the image. Do you see what I'm saying?
You certainly talk a lot stranger than.
Well, I don't want to be the one to start. We can all...
Stabbed it.
When I was in the boiler room, I saw a knife, and on the ground,
That's gotta be Wolfgang's blood.
the knife was bloody, so...
While poor Wolfie was my.
Did we actually
would line
see
up with how
any?
we found him.
Did we see any stab marks in him? Fuck! I don't know if I can do this again. I don't know if I can do this again. I don't know if I can do this again.
Is this really how you guys think Wolfgang died?
The bloody knife is way too big of a coincidence. It was floating in the water right next to him.
Yup.
Not just that. There's blood on the boiler room floor.
That is true.
And along the underground hallway.
That is true.
A confrontation must have happened in those hallways.
Nah,
I think that's the.
it was
I'll keep my head
probably
on
a
that.
sneak attack. The killer snuck up on Wolfgang, stabbed him from behind.
I don't know if I agree with that.
The rest is history.
With that knife
Shoot, I didn't
wielding
mean to shoot.
villain on his tail, Wolfgang had no other place to run but the boiler room.
So, killer entered the boiler room after him, which was when they, you know, ended it.
Ended
It
it.
don't make sense.
No, that's wrong.
Is
I
this
just need to
really
figure out where
how
I need
you
to put
guys
that. No,
think
that's
Wolfgang
wrong.
died?
The bloody knife is way too big of a coincidence.
Wolfgang's hand. There was a burn marks. Burn marks.
It was floating in the water.
Not just that. Boiler room floor
So there's no struggle.
and
is what I'm
along the
trying to get at.
underground hallway.
A confrontation must have happened in those hallways.
Shit. Okay.
Is this really how
So
you guys
I don't think they had a
Wolfgang died?
confrontation. Is the thing. Wait,
It
wouldn't
was
that?
floating in the water right next to him.
That is true.
Happened in those hallways.
Nah, it was probably a sneak attack. The killer snuck up on Wolfgang, stabbed him from behind.
No. Oh, why am I
Is
so
this really
dumb?
how you guys think Wolfgang died?
The bloody knife is way too big of a coincidence.
Where's the Tozen tablet? The victim. This is like no help to us, so it can't be the tablet.
It was floating in the water right next to him.
The blues.
Not just that. There's blood on the boiler room floor and along the underground hallway.
These are true.
A confrontation must have happened in those hallways.
We don't know that for sure.
Nah, it was probably a sneak attack.
We don't know
The
that.
killer snuck up on Wolfgang, stabbed him from behind.
There's no stab marks.
And the rest is history.
With that knife wielding villain on his tail, Wolfgang had no other place to run but the boiler room.
So,
Oh. Hold on.
In the water.
Hold on. Give me a second. I may have it. May.
It was probably a sneak attack.
May.
Snuck up on Wolfgang, stabbed him from behind. And the rest is history.
With that knife wielding villain on his tail, Wolfgang had no other place to run but the boiler room.
That's just true.
Feeling.
That's true. He could have run to the storage closets.
The bloody knife is way too big of a coincidence.
It was floating
In the water right next to him.
Not just that. There's blood on the boiler.
This game makes me feel so
Confrontation must
stupid.
have happened in those hallways.
I feel like it's his hands. I feel like it
Sneak
has
attack.
to be his hands.
The killer snuck up on Wolfgang, stabbed him from behind.
Ran out of time. Yes. Game over. Do I need to turn down the difficulty or something? This is ridiculous.
Is this really how you guys think Wolfgang died?
No, it's not how he
Too
died.
big of a coincidence.
It was floating in the water right next to him. Not just that. There's blood on the boiler room floor and along the underground hallway. A confrontation must have happened in those hallways. Yeah, it was probably a sneak attack. The killer snuck up on Wolfgang, stabbed him from behind. And the rest is history. With that knife wielding villain on his tail, Wolfgang
Had no other place to run but the boiler room.
You're so skilled. Don't say that.
Is this really?
Normally I am, but I feel dumb right now. It just, I feel like these bullets, I feel like the truth bullets don't mix with their actual
Not
points.
just that. There's blood on the boiler room floor and along the underground hallway.
Did I already try the hands with?
Happened in those hallways.
It can't be his hands then, right? Because I've tried hands with everything.
The bloody knife is way too big of a coincidence. It was floating in the water right next to him.
Not just that. There's blood on the boiler room floor and along the underground hallway.
A confrontation must have happened in those hallways.
That's true.
Yeah, it was
And plus,
probably
I've tried
a sneak
the hands with
attack.
them
Snuck
anyway.
up on Wolfgang, stabbed him from behind.
And
That did
the
not
rest is
miss.
history.
Who are you kidding?
With that map wheels and down on his tail, Wolfgang had no other place to run but the boiler room.
I've already tried that one.
So, the killer entered the boiler room after him. Which was when they, you know, ended it.
Wait, when I speed up the time, does the time go with it?
Life is way too big of a coincidence.
No. I thought it did there for a second. I'm trying Wolfgang Penny with everything. I don't know if I have already, but I feel like I have. I'm 100. Does
Is
this
this
not make
really
sense?
how you guys think Wolfgang died?
The bloody knife is
way too big of a coincidence. It was floating in the
I'll
water.
try Tozu Tablet, but I feel like that makes no sense.
There's blood on the boiler room floor. And along the underground hallway.
In those hallways.
Am I just overthinking this and I need to, like, chill?
The bloody knife is way too big of a coincidence. It was floating in the water right next to it. Not just that. There's blood on the boiler room floor.
Because the tablet doesn't really give us any valid information. It just says the actual time of death was 9:35.
So snuck up on Wolfgang, stabbed him from behind.
No, that's wrong.
The tablet doesn't give us any information!
Jet, you talk a lot about the knife and the blood, but did you ever look at
I gave him a glance. Nothing too deep.
I have a few complaints. The tablet has nothing to do with Wolfgang's actual body. That is a ridiculous statement. The truth bullet should have been Wolfgang's body. I just got hardcore banged.
I figured, had you actually taken the time to look at Wolfgang's back, you would have noticed a clear absence of stab wounds.
How does that have anything to do with the tablet?
In fact, not seriously. We went over the same.
Hey, man, it's just.
Dude, that's.
Isn't
I'm
that
actually
exactly
annoyed.
what
I'm
you should be
actually
worried
annoyed
about in
right
a
now.
killing game?
Not everyone has the stomach for investigating. Since some of us here weren't able to investigate.
That's frustrating.
Wolfgang's
That's so frustrating
All
because it
they
makes
are
me
is
feel
injuries.
dumb for something that doesn't even fit to begin with.
There were 2 marks on the back of his neck. His hands were burnt too. Besides that,
Burns, you say?
Junior high, my dear Wilson. The killer used a flamethrower.
Why?
these didn't look like normal burns.
Contradicting my theory outright? Jeez.
Yes, if the burns actually bore a strong resemblance to what you might see in cases of corona paralysis.
Kuro would know one.
Chiaro. Huh?
We're not that alike!
Ooh, now this I know. Corona
Ingrid.
paralysis. It's something with getting struck by lightning. It's like getting killed.
I was aware of lightning paralysis.
Lots of people tend to overlook the importance
So they
of lightning
stabbed him with the
safety,
syringe, injected
especially where I'm from.
injected the neuroparalysis, whatever stuff into him, dragged him into the boiler room, and
My grandpappy once tried working out in the open.
Sorry to hear that and all, but
Well, Ulysses, did it look like a big old tree was drawn on Wolfie?
A big old tree.
So Wolfgang.
we're trapped inside a building?
Could he not have been
He did-
struck before the killing game?
gang, please, we are going backwards.
Fate is stronger than will, you know. Perhaps a deity decreed the glow of his altruism from their heavenly abode and felt him a threat.
Can you go back to crying?
Nay, those burns were fresh. If he had these scars before.
But if those marks were recently inflicted,
Not necessarily. This is only something I thought of just. The reason Wolfgang sustained burns similar to that of lightning strike victims was equivalent in damage to.
You saying there's something else?
This is it. Ulysses, since you write every.
Yes.
Since some people here never investigated the crime, so?
The boiler room. Throughout the room are boxes filled with various garbage. What you just heard is.
Hear that?
A generator.
There's a generator. Of all the things which could deal similar damage to a.
Didn't Ulysses say it was the
At the time of the investigation, you probably don't remember.
Why'd she call him Bargain Bin?
To be more specific, it was the boiler room I woke. I hadn't been alone either. Ava was also there.
That is not Ava.
I
It's
woke
Eva.
up first.
Anyway. Ava, you agree the generator was in
You're
full working
shitting me. They
condition
call
when
her
you woke
Ava?
up, right?
That says Eva.
Right.
So in the time
Eva?
since you woke up there, the generator...
It's the only possibility. As for what destroyed the generator, well, it's...
Don't waste my time.
Oh, that's sick! That's sick! That is sick!
Two things. First, destroyed is overly vague.
I didn't know they could do that. That's awesome. I guess that does make a point.
Ulysses explained the state of... Second, and more importantly...
What are you talking about? The generator...
Being within range of something counts as proof. Funny how the standard...
That's...
I guess we do have to lay it down 100%. Ha, you thought you were the only one with interject animation. That's funny. Cycle Blades of Truth, hold. Swipe, fast forward, slow down. Cycle Truth Blades, fire. Will dislike your argument so much that they will initiate a 1v1. She hates that so much that she's like, I'm actually gonna stab you. Oh, I'm gonna suck at this, aren't I? Oh, I'm gonna suck at this, aren't I? Oh, I'm gonna suck at this. I'm going to suck at this. Oh, there's so much.
While the generator may look suspicious, consider the time frame we're working with. If the only time you saw the generator in full working condition was on the day of our kidnapping, that gives us a period of almost 4 days, in which the generator might have been destroyed.
What about the blackout? It's impossible for the generator to cause the blackout.
Is that a
if
fact?
It was already broken prior to the tournament.
Why'd you?
What about the blackout? The building may very well have lost its power at any point before or after the murder. You only assume it happened during. Not the smartest argument from a supposed ultimate debater.
No, the blackout is definitely connected.
What about the blackout? The building may very well have lost its power at any point before or after the murder. You only assume it happened during.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's the blackout.
What about the blackout? The building may very well have lost its power at any point before or after the...
I'll cut through those words. I'm so good!
When the blackout happened, it froze a piece of equipment which had been set up for the game. Mark's
I had
DJ pad.
I had to literally sit there and stay quiet to think.
While there was no physical clock inside the dining hall, a digital one has been built into Mark's pad.
Something I'd like to do real quickly. Is there something I can do about this? Oh, perfect. How do I figure this out? What am I trying to do? Ah, there we go. Perfect.
If you look at what time the digital clock is frozen on, it matches the time of death listed on the tablet.
Well, Mark?
There's no point in me saying anything when someone else has already said it better.
That's his
Just
personality.
answer with a yes or no. will
Yeah.
you?
Yes.
Was it that
In any
hard?
case, the destruction of the generator caused the blackout. And there's no way the destruction of the generator wasn't tied to Wolfgang's.
What do you suppose happened then?
I'm willing to bet the generator's destruction resulted in the boiler room's water becoming electrified.
That is facts.
Since Wolfgang was discovered kneeling in the water, we can reason he was standing in it.
Damon, you and I both know that's not.
Huh?
Did you forget? It's impossible for the water in the
Oh,
boiler
yeah,
room
'cause it
to-
wasn't
Because
conductive.
it isn't even. After Damon and I woke up, so
I forgot about that. It isn't conductive. Yeah.
I even redid my test during the investigation. In both instances, to be honest, neither result really surprised me. Water will only act as
Okay,
if the boiler
Mathlete.
room's generator is.
If you're standing in the water, speaking from experience, all it takes is one light.
But the generator is a slow, persistent source.
Electricity is electricity. The reason you two avoided electrocution.
That's not
if
how that
they
works. That's yeah. She's dumbfounded.
Maybe when the generator.
Nah. Even in its current sorry.
It doesn't make sense for the generator. The point of the killing game is for the students to kill. A feature of
Exactly.
the building killing a student would be a meaningless death.
As for why the generator, sometimes electrical faults happen. And if an electrical fault caused Wolfgang's death,
Of course, if we were responsible for his death.
Is the generator really unrelated to this case? Yeah,
Okay. It mightn't be a toy gun or something.
Not a toy
taser?
gun,
Yeah,
but-
a taser?
I'm not sure how the taser fits in with this case.
Nope.
How so?
Not all taser guns release a string when fired. For those types, you can. Side note: blast doors are plastic panels which cover the muzzle of a taser. When I was investigating the crime scene, I found.
And here I was thinking the yellow bits were just random trash.
Thank you for the inclusion. We really needed it.
Where the heck did a taser gun even come from?
Maybe it belongs to. Just think about it for once. Everyone here has a dorm room which is themed around their
Oh.
talent. If that's what we have.
Are you talking? Whoa.
Forget this.
Huh?
No way!
Yeah.
Hang on.
As Desmond's roommate, perhaps
Is there
you
anybody
spotted
else?
some.
alas, we stayed in my abode.
Talk about suspicious.
Did Desmond agree to bunk in Jean's dorm so Jean wouldn't see the weapons in his?
Listen, that taser gun.
No.
Yeah, you
That's a
said you.
lie.
Yeah, you literally said. That's the only thing that makes sense.
I got it.
His charisma. His riz!
The blackmail tools you gave us.
You didn't get mine.
No.
With his weapon at hand, Desmond guards the only one he trusts.
The writing.
That's more than a little suspicious, don't you think?
Don't judge me.
You didn't know there.
Yep. No idea.
Oh,
Our
real
rooms aren't
convenient.
particularly subtle in their theming.
It is themed. If I did, do you seriously think I'd.
Yeah, he pointed out the broken doorknobs and gave.
Someone must have gotten the idea to rifle through my dorm because of my talent.
I
There's
don't
no
know.
other way to.
So while Desmond gets a bunch of guns, all I get is an old game console and a dead controller.
Take the bad with the good, dearest pupil. No one fears. Well, no one besides parents and the religiously inclined.
He's so real for that.
Enough talking about consoles. If the taser gun belongs to him,
Okay.
then it's just a flip.
God damn it. Dude, I hate this section now. This used to be my favorite section, and they just don't fit, and it makes me upset.
Desmond is the killer.
We don't know that yet.
The taser gun came from his room.
We don't know that yet.
I had no idea the gun even existed. I was barely in my dorm to begin with.
Because you wanted to draw attention away from your weapons hoard.
But
But
if this is about avoiding suspicion, Why did Desmond say the taser gun was fired?
That is true.
I don't think a killer would draw attention to their own murder weapon.
That is very true.
I was with Desmond.
Oh.
I call it reverse psychology. Sprinkle in
Reverse
a little
psychology.
help. And everyone trusts you.
When the murder happened,
I think I can agree. I think I can agree with. I have to agree with Eloise here with
the
blackout
taser gun came from his room.
because they were there and
I
they
had
didn't
no
know that there
idea
was a
the gun
blackout.
even existed.
I was barely my door to begin with. Because you wanted to draw attention away from your weapon core.
This better be right because this makes the most sense.
Why did Desmond say the taser gun was fired? I don't think the killer would draw attention to their own murder weapon.
I got it.
Thank you! Something made sense! Something made sense!
Regardless of whether or not Desmond knew about the gun, Eloise can back me up on this.
Right. Desmond and I.
I see.
Don't just take her word for it.
Jeez,
Why?
if you have a bone to pick with these guys, at least.
Yeah. Why don't you want to believe?
Ever since the investigation, these two yuppies have been on my case non-stop.
Not gonna lie, I see where Grace is coming from.
Kai, you are doing much more hindering than helping.
When Eloise tried to single her out earlier, Desmond.
Since the topic has been during my trip to the pharmacy,
You also said you were back in the hallways around 8. That means those two were wandering around
if Desmond was the killer, what would Eloise gain from
Yeah, exactly.
Should the wrong vote be cast?
That's right. And even
Exactly, yeah.
Grace, I realize Desmond's irked you, but let's move on.
Yeah, Jean!
A person who's always steering others down a dead end. I guess they needed a GPS.
Dude, she reminds me from Ibuki. Of Ibuki from the second
We
one.
should totally thank Desmond for clearing things up now. Not only do we know he's not the killer, now we know how the.
Someone must have gotten the idea to rifle through my door.
Yup, that is a word for word.
Right.
That is what he
All
said,
in
yes.
a day's work, baby.
Can you repeat that?
Again.
Yeah, but.
Alright. Someone must have gotten the.
Is there something
If Desmond's testimony is anything, wouldn't this mean the culprit has to be male?
Because they because they knew who was in what dorm. Wait a second. Because then they would have known who was in what dorm. Then that only means Ulysses.
What?
If I remember correctly, with that sort of knowledge, a male's.
No. It only takes a quick peek to check if someone's inside or not.
And who's to say the thief didn't barge in?
Or while people were having.
Seems there was a mountain of opportunity. Doesn't exactly help us.
That is true.
Well,
Look on the bright side. If it's been fired, then it's probably. If trying to suss out who stole it isn't feasible, what? You know, the ones that weren't burn marks?
Yeah.
Yeah, the back of the neck.
Besides the burns on his hands, Wolfgang also had
a bruise and a tiny.
Alphabetical order?
No need to thank me. It's only common sense.
Okay.
Ah. The bruise, okay, the bruise. Oh, well, I think I know what it is.
I think it's safe to say. Killer didn't use a flamethrower.
That is safe to say.
maybe Wolfgang got into a fight? Someone might have attacked him.
No, wait, no, that's right. That's correct. That's
and
correct.
aimed for his neck.
Yup.
If you can even reach that high.
So does somebody have to be tall?
Either way, something must. I got it.
I'm so happy I missed that first one because I'm like, wait, no, that's true. I'm not trying to counteract them. We're getting somewhere.
Kai's right. Something.
Really? Man, anyway. From
a rolling pin.
Eh?
Why are you
Wolfgang
acting
was
like
hit
that's
with a rolling
impossible?
How on earth did you reach that?
Ava and I found this pin inside storage.
And it
closet
has a dent in
accidentally.
it.
You sure that's enough to say it's involved? Could just be a flimsy pin.
No. There's something. Handprints. 2 of them on the edge.
So the killer used a rolling pin to attack Wolfgang?
Wait a minute, why would there be 2? Did they just to the back of his neck? That doesn't make any sense.
They must have wanted him to be unconscious.
Exactly.
You reckon the killer purposely put.
Yeah, from? With one electrified blow, Wolfgang, since he's lying in the water,
Considering the logical ethos of the killer's rectitude, especially when governed under constricting pressure, leaving him kind of...
That was a lot of big words that I did not understand. No, I just... Ah, shoot.
So let me get this straight. The killer knocked out Wolfgang with a rolling pin.
Correct.
And then chucked the pin into Closet A?
When exactly did they depart the pin?
They couldn't have done it when Eva and I were already downstairs. Because the two of us went inside Closet A.
Why were you inside the closet?
They could have done... Yeah, they could have done it after, to be honest.
generator, remember? Jed and I checked Closet B.
Yep.
Damon and Kai checked Closet C.
Yep.
Eva and Grace checked Closet A. And Jean and Mark checked Closet D.
The killer just before we came down.
No, that's not right. I thought for sure that was right.
So let me get this straight.
Oh my god, I have to restart all the way from the beginning.
The killer knocked out Wolfgang with a rolling pin. And then chucked the pin into Closet A?
I need to see the rooms. Eva and Grace A. Okay, wait a minute. I can check this out.
They couldn't have done it.
When Eva and I were already downstairs. Because the two of us went inside Closet A.
Why were you inside the closet?
To find the backup. Jed and I checked Closet B.
Wait, Jet. No.
Damon and Kai checked Closet C.
Jet. Closet Jet and I. Damon and Kai checked Closet C. Yup, that's correct.
Eva and Grace checked Closet A.
Eva and Grace A. Yup. And then Jean and Mark D.
And Jean and Mark checked Closet D.
Okay, that is correct. That is all correct.
The killer just
discarded the pin before we came downstairs.
Yeah, I think it's right.
No.
Because the killer went upstairs and go back to their room immediately after the pin.
No, that's wrong! I just needed to have patience!
Diana, there's proof the killer fled the underground hallway at a later time, when the tournament attendees were looking for a backup generator. Kai and I heard someone run past our room.
Testify? Testify?
Oh, man, that's right.
Thank you.
We were just exploring the closet. That's when Damon decided...
Did anyone else?
Nope.
Yeah, Jed and me didn't really hear it.
I heard the footsteps.
Huh? You did?
Well,
Ashamed to say I also brushed off the... However, since other people...
Then someone else was on the underground floor with us.
Before anyone tries to bring it up, none of the tournament attendees could have been the person running, since everyone explored.
Everyone
the
has their
closet
solid
behind-
alibi.
You can all vouch for that, huh?
Everyone was still in their...
Considering the footsteps were moving away from the...
What did that mean? The killer fled
Hold up! So the killer had been right next...
Boy, that's a given.
Huh? The only thing which stood between us and a murderer was a door.
Well, they did it, so I don't see what the problem is.
Facts.
Jeez.
Why not run away earlier, though?
Maybe it wasn't.
It's not a...
If not that, then maybe the killer returned to the boiler room.
So, can't be... I think it's Diana. I really do. Alibi. I don't think it was her. Well, she's the only one who knew he'd be gone. So it really could be Toshiko. Alibi, I don't think so. Alibi, I could, was he at the game with us? No, he wasn't. Was he? I don't remember. No, he wasn't. I don't know, man.
Sounds pretty meat-headed if you ask me.
Yes, you'd think a killer would use.
Were the two who heard the footsteps?
Saki.
As in...
Saki!
It sounded pretty soft.
Saki, huh?
No, I get... Everyone
Diana,
here
you're getting
socks on,
defensive.
I'm pretty sure. The thing with shoes is, if the killer had worn theirs, then we just have to single out the
We already can.
Huh?
Oi. I'm complete. Picture a map of the building complex in your head. The building with the dorms is on the left. The courtyard is in the middle. And now, try and pin everyone's. Once you do that,
Is the killer someone?
No.
Eh?
Wolfgang's killer can easily lie about their location. The only thing distinguishing their testimony from everyone else's.
That was a short trial. That was a really short trial. It's Diana. I thought so. I knew she was gonna be insane.
It has to be.
I knew she was gonna be insane. I knew she was gonna be insane.
Diana.
Huh?
She's the only one here. Those of us who attended the tournament.
But I just felt like that was such a red herring for her to be the only one who doesn't have an alibi.
Desmond and Eloise were in the courtyard.
What about Winona?
Give me a.
In fact, yeah.
Yeah. In that case,
guys, if she's the person who fled the boy, heels make a pretty loud clop sound on hard floors, and
Whoa. I didn't even think of it like that.
Dude, that just seemed way too obvious. That just seemed way too obvious.
Right though.
Guys, me?
The fact you weren't at the tournament.
Not just that.
But, right? You woke up with me this morning.
During the brief amount of time we were together, what you did after I left for the game
Yeah,
tournament?
what? You had so much time.
Cass set up the tournament, so we told her to swim.
For that reason, I left Diana's dorm at 8:05 a.m. I know the exact time since I probably entered the dining hall.
So much for an alibi then.
Yeah, that's insane.
Diana.
Holy smoke!
Are we sure they're at hits? No!
Casual Comic, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It just seems too obvious. It felt like such a red herring. It felt like such a red herring. It just felt too obvious. I'm like, nah, they wouldn't do that. But they did it. Is it the handwriting? I've heard
if
you
it
play
was
other games.
Diana
Yeah, yep.
inside that boiler room, could she be the one with the blood trail?
Yeah.
Because if
She went back to her room.
that might be her blood on the knife too.
Why would she get stabbed?
Are you saying she wounded herself?
Wounded herself?
It was dry. Wait, it was dried blood. It was dried blood. The blood was dried.
Did we not
Okay.
already agree?
No, I feel like that's correct because the blood was dried by the time we got there. It would be
Inside
wet.
that boiler room.
Could she be the one with the blood trail?
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Are you saying she wounded herself?
No.
Ah.
But that so that is correct, but I'm just approaching it from the wrong
Inside that
angle.
boiler.
Could she be the one with the blood trail? 'Cause if so, that might be her blood on the knife too.
I need to be patient. I've learned that from last time. Yup. Yes, I am.
Wounded herself?
And her own weapon.
Did we not already agree? The killer was wielding a rolling pin?
Oh, that is true.
Well, maybe they had both. The rolling pin in one hand.
No, that's wrong.
2 handprints! See, I just need to be patient, man.
No. The killer was only wielding the rolling pin during their confrontation with Wolfgang. You can tell just from looking at the pin. There are two
Dude, if I'm just
handprints wrapped
patient
around
and
the
I
edge.
observe all my
As if the
options
killer was
first.
holding the pin, which makes sense because you can swing with more force if you use both hands. And that
then
it wasn't the killer. So it was most likely Wolfgang Akire.
So Wolfgang had the knife, so he did stab her.
What the hell are you talking about?
If you were in his situation, Wolfgang received an anonymous message at that point. Doesn't matter how.
The knife isn't super hard to find either.
Besides,
he did. We looked at the kitchen.
Diana is the one who got stabbed, they would think about it. She arms herself with the roller for some reason, possibly because of the blackout.
No! That's wrong!
Huh?
I wasn't stabbed. If I was stabbed, then I'd have an injury.
You are the ultimate, like, makeup artist. I'm sure you know how to sew and try your best to cover it up.
But there's nothing, right? There's nothing on me.
You have clothes covering your entire body. When people stab somebody, it's usually in the chest or area, torso.
Depends. If a vein got nipped, you'd be course. That also means a small.
You may not see any injury.
Yeah, exactly.
If she wanted.
Yeah. Her ultimate ability. Her ultimate.
I got it.
Yeah.
Talent. As the ultimate cosmetologist, Diana could easily cover her wounds.
I think I answered your question earlier, but yeah, I play other games. I play like Val, I play Overwatch. I play Rainbow. I'm trying to get up a capture card so I can play other games.
It makes sense.
As Diana's bunking partner, I've seen firsthand how so unfortunate.
I knew it. Yeah.
No.
Wait. Diana, as in... Oh, crap. You guys know what this means.
Diana.
Diana basically...
A confession? Are you for real?
This just feels like a...
It makes sense. Diana got wounded, which means...
Diana. And when
Damn,
he
that's
arrived,
insane.
She attacked him.
It's always the
and
person.
killed him.
It's always the person. No, why would I do that? No, we all need to be friends.
And now...
Diana.
Who else would it be?
And then try.
Golly, you're right.
That's so... Fuck! Seriously?
What the hell's your damage?
Her side?
Well, you know, what does it matter what she said? Look at the evidence. If you really want to ask...
No. No.
Why all of a sudden do I doubt myself? Who else could it be? Somebody else?
Diana was the one who lured Wolfgang to the boiler room.
Shoot,
Once he got
wrong
there,
click.
She killed him immediately.
Then she fled the crime scene, hoping the rest of us would never learn the truth.
How could you, Diana? Poor Wolfie was only trying to keep us together.
That's true.
But I would never murder Wolfgang.
If you don't have an alibi, then you obviously did.
But I
wanted to believe so badly that you were innocent. Why didn't I see you for who you were?
Everyone makes mistakes.
If this goes on any longer, I'm gonna be sick.
What are we waiting for then? Let's get this over with and vote!
Is Diana telling the truth? How's it possible when I already know? I'm not gonna lie.
To the boiler room.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Once he got
confused.
there, she killed him immediately.
That is something that hasn't been used yet. Wolfgang was attending Grace. Cancel this morning. Encourage Grace to go Sean. Look who it is. I think, yeah, there's so much more to this. There's so much more to this trial. We don't have it pinned down already. There's no way. Is it her handwriting? It's in her handwriting.
Then she fled the crime scene, hoping the rest of us would never learn the truth.
Right?
How could you, Diana? Poor Wolfie was only trying to keep us together.
But I would never murder.
You're serious? Open your damn.
Argument's too weak. So is that
Diana
the right
was
point I
one
need to
who
be
lured
shooting at?
Wolfgang to the boiler room. Once he got there, she killed him immediately.
Then she fled the crime scene.
There's so much to go with,
hoping
too.
The rest of us would never learn the truth.
How could you, Diana? Poor Wolfie was only trying to keep us together.
What is this?
But I would never.
I feel like there's something I'm missing here. I feel... Oh. That didn't happen. You guys didn't see anything.
Diana was the one
There's
who lured
gotta
Wolfgang
be
to the
something
boiler
I'm
room.
missing.
Once
Maybe she didn't kill him.
Then she fled the crime scene, hoping the rest of us would never learn the truth.
I can't shoot that white noise.
Wolfgang.
There is something. There is
Diana
something
was the
I
one
am
who
missing.
lured- Once he got there, she killed him immediately.
Then she fled the crime scene.
Hoping the rest of us would never learn the truth.
Wolfie was.
It won't let me... Oh, there it is.
She would murder Wolfgang.
Okay, that's... So she did. So she just did.
Diana was the one.
Because I didn't use Grace's testimony, but that wouldn't fit there.
Then she fled the crime scene, hoping the rest of us would never learn the truth.
Wolfgang.
Okay, so that we completely ruled that out. She 100% killed.
Diana
well,
was
I
the
don't know,
one who
100%.
lured Wolfgang to the boiler room. Once he got there,
Then she fled the crime scene.
Did I use the note? I don't think I shot the note at it actually.
Us together.
never
Okay. That's 100%.
Diana was the one who lured
I feel like it's
Wolfgang
got to
to
be the
boiler
note,
room.
right? It's got to be the note that I'm missing. A note discovered in the pocket. The damage smudging beyond the ink's readability. That's got to be her handwriting
Once he
too.
got there, she killed him immediately.
He didn't die immediately,
Then
did
she
he?
fled the crime scene, hoping the rest of us would never learn the truth.
How could you, Diana? Poor Wolfie was only trying to keep us together.
Secret hallways.
But I would never murder Wolfgang.
I don't have an alibi.
Why do I feel like that one's wrong now?
That does.
Diana was the one who lured Wolfgang to the boiler room. Once he got there, she killed him immediately.
Then she fled the crime scene, hoping the rest of us would never learn the truth.
How could you, Diana? Poor Wolfie was only trying to keep us together.
But I would never murder Wolfgang.
Is that
I
true?
don't have an alibi. Then you obviously did.
But you. Yes, and then there's nothing here.
Why didn't I see you for who you were?
If this goes on any longer, I'm gonna be sick.
What are we waiting for then? Let's get this over with and vote! Diana was the one who lured Wolfgang to the boiler room.
Ah!
Once he got there, she killed him immediately.
Then she fled
What a
the
surprise! That doesn't fit. I know that doesn't fit, but I'm
Diana
trying
was the one
everything
who-
now. I hate this. I hate when I can't figure something out because I suck.
Diana was the one who.
No, that's wrong.
I know why that makes sense now. Because it said meet at 8:15 and his time of death was 9:35.
Hold on. Grace, you're overlooking a crucial detail.
I get it now.
Do you recall the note? It asked him to meet in the boiler room at 8:15 a.m. But
I overthink things and I let myself build in a
died over
hole
an hour
instead
later
of
at
thinking.
9:35 a.m. That means Wolfgang didn't.
What's your point?
My point is that the killer had no reason to lure Wolf. There's no guarantee another person won't enter the room when
Right.
we originally discussed the note. But if we go with your idea that Diana killed
Especially
Wolfgang
since we know
immediately-
How do you know
Toshiko
Wolfgang didn't just
was going down
arrive
there.
late?
He was already on his
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
Same goes for the killer. For that reason, we can assume, but there's such a long period of time between. Unless you want to tell me he and Diana were in an hour-long struggle.
Shut the fuck up!
Damn! She's not happy.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't you see this is a trick? All of Diana's blubbering and crying is just a farce to make us think she's innocent.
I wouldn't fall for a farce like
So
that.
she's
My
innocent?
only concern is the evidence not.
If you're still not convinced Diana is the killer, then let me show you something you overlooked.
What
I
about-
call it undeniable fucking proof!
Show it! Rebuttal showdown. Rebuttal showdown. The doorknob. The doorknob has not been used yet.
I don't give a damn what Diana says. Not only is she the one person without an alibi,
That is true.
the blood from her wounds places her inside the exact same room where Wolfgang died. How can the killer be anyone but her? I don't give a damn what Diana says. Not only is she the one person without an alibi, the blood from her wounds places her inside the exact same room where
Shit!
Wolfgang
I cut
died.
it twice now.
How can the killer be anyone but her?
Oh wait, there's an advance.
If Diana lured Wolfgang downstairs, why would she take over an hour to kill him? It doesn't make sense.
Yup, that is
Now when there's a
true.
risk
That's true.
of someone else entering the boiler room.
That is true.
What risk? Diana wouldn't have to worry about anyone walking in because she could just lock the fucking door.
That's where it is. I found it.
Look at that. No intruders. Now take your argument and shove it up your ass.
Don't say that to me. Don't you talk to me like that.
What risk? Diana wouldn't have to worry about anyone walking in because she could just lock the fucking door.
I'll cut through those words.
Ah!
The boiler room door can't be relied upon here. If Diana locked it,
What?
Huh?
the doorknob has been flipped so that the keyhole face. Had you investigated the crime scene more closely? In any case, locking the door would lock everyone inside the room. If Diana was the killer,
How the heck do you even flip a doorknob?
Meh. You really swapping a doorknob is easy. Well, last time I did anything like it was a while ago, but
I'm not the killer, man.
everyone here knows knobs are screwable, right? If you get a screw.
If you can swap a doorknob, then I guess anyone can.
Hey, asshole.
Right on. Wait.
Is that why Diana remained in the boiler room after Wolfgang died?
What do you make of the footsteps then?
She
If they were
unlocked it?
Diana's, it would imply she escaped the boiler room.
That doesn't make sense, though. How did Diana escape the boiler room? Was it because of the blackout?
This is it.
near the boiler room door. At first glance, it didn't look theoretically.
She used the
Oh,
classic
an
maneuver,
hairpin would be
picking a lock with a hairpin.
Diana probably had this hairpin inside her make, which
It is, so it
judging by
100%
the
is
timing of
Diana.
her footsteps-
Secret hallways!
Messing with a lock in pitch black.
Right. Even if Diana did, acts way too difficult of a...
I got it.
Yeah, Wolfgang locked the door. Wolfgang did this.
Someone else.
What?
If we go with our current train of thought, it doesn't make sense for Diana to rearrange... I know this doesn't necessarily clear Diana's suspicion.
I'd rather resolve
I
this thread
I was thinking
before we move on.
Wolfgang.
Agreed.
So, why did this mystery person.
What if they saw the scuffle between Wolfie and Diana?
Instead of.
You say that
Well,
like
who
closing the
else?
door
Everybody
isn't
has an
exactly what you would
alibi.
do.
What kind of asshole do
Any chance they locked it to prevent Diana?
And somehow unscrewed the doorknob without drawing attention to.
Didn't you hear him? He's talking about the door being locked.
Unless two entirely different people just so happen to interfere with the boiler, the one who locked the door is most likely the one. Then
Yeah.
you should be wondering the same thing. How?
Yeah.
That is true.
Doesn't sound.
Not in the moment, it isn't. But what? Say this person knew Wolfgang and Diana were coming to the boiler room, and then closed.
So the flipping of the doorknob was premeditated?
So,
with what we currently know, I'd wager it's our safest assumption. At least until we hear Diana's side of the story.
Yes, please. I would actually really like to hear it.
Diana, since you were the last, you need to tell me.
Yeah, come on.
If not for me, I'll do it for Wolf.
Did you kill him?
I'm sorry. I'm really.
Huh?
I wanted to help. I wanted to make everything okay, but all I could do was be useless. All I could do was watch him die.
So she didn't kill him, but she watched him die. Aw, gang. Aw, gang.
All my fault. No!
Clearly she didn't kill him.
Wolfgang, but I failed him. But if I told the truth...
So,
It's okay.
Yeah,
I may have badgered her
what
too
you
hard by
said.
saying I knew it! Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, maybe I'm flip-flopping way too much. Secret hallways. If I can't piece together my own thoughts, how can I possibly... Need to get a grip. Whatever's thrown at me next, I need to persevere, because if I don't, I won't leave this place alive. Did she do it or not? I'm failing to understand, I guess, what is happening.
Has all this murder hubbub left? Perhaps you need a short break. Something like... Welcome, one and all, to the first episode of Tozu's Tea Time.
I'm grabbing a Kickstart. I can't do this without it. Tozu's Tea Time. My pride and joy.
If you haven't already, please.
I'm
sit
not
back.
relaxing.
What are sheep good at?
Providing
Most
wool.
humans, and some sheep. Sheep cannot create art. Their limited speech and quadrupedal locomotion. No matter how hard sheep made, I can't say I like that answer. Plus, what of the sheep who realize that they can be so
you meaning
determined
sheep
to prove
person
their
or actual
worth?
sheep?
Isn't that so? No need for extra. Who's Jack Robinson?
Oh, I thought you said
I
Jackie
thought-
Robinson. I'm like, I know who that is.
Diana, tell me what happened. How about you begin by explaining?
Why,
A note?
You got a
2
note
days
too?
ago, I never got to see who.
I don't remember any.
Sorry. It
That's
was, well...
sauce. Oh, shit! Diana, are you aware it is our obligation to speak with those who blackmailed we have attained? After receiving your blackmail and reading the information disclosed in it, I believe a meeting between the two of us is warranted. In 2 days' time, please come to the underground boiler room at 8:45 a.m., making sure to arrive promptly and close the door behind you. They made it look... To avoid discourage, do not show anyone this letter. Do not approach me about it either, even in private. There is always the chance someone can hear. Wolfgang. No.
Wolfgang had Diana.
Hold on a sec. Doesn't it resemble the handwriting on...
Even though Wolfgang's note has been water damaged, the word...
Then someone else...
The killer, most likely.
It's not
Yes, it was,
Diana!
huh?
I didn't like saying I faked the note, or that I know
Don't-
you guys think I'm stupid for agreeing to meet in a place like the... Which was why I left my room around 8:40 a.m. No. It was just
And that's
me.
why she didn't have an alibi. So now, Xavier, you've been calling this since the very beginning, say it's Ulysses. It absolutely could be. It absolutely could be now. Oh my god, it absolutely could be. I'm trying to like match handwriting. Because that doesn't look like Diana's handwriting. Obviously it's not mine. Secret hallways. Honestly, it looks like Ulysses' handwriting, unless Damien or Desmond literally made his signature look like shit, so that way he could like fake it.
I did find the boiler room door hanging open a little bit. I just went inside and closed the door behind.
What did you see in?
The boiler room. My eyes had to take a few. Wolfgang was lying in the. It didn't seem like he'd even. Hearing his name seemed to snap him out of his trance. Wolfgang, are you okay?
It's you.
Huh?
I really am.
What?
Please. Please forgive.
Wolfgang?
I won't.
Huh?
Look!
Why is
there's
it like
stairs over here?
flashing?
I have no idea if he. Okay. I went over to the ledge of the. Just take my hand. He slowly. I didn't really think I could pull him out. It was the best I could do. Staying on the platform felt so much. Will. I was looking at him. I was looking right. Somehow I. When he reached and.
Bring.
I tried to leave the room.
Yo!
But the door was locked. I didn't know what to do, and that's when I.
The taser gun?
No, yeah, you should clarify. Taser gun.
I.
Wait, so did she kill him?
I couldn't shoot.
Oh.
I couldn't why was this happening to me? Why?
I'll never. Until everyone knows me.
All of a sudden, everything in front of me, except Wolfgang, in those few seconds. And then, even though I didn't see his body.
Dude, this poor girl is
I waited for
traumatized.
the gasp of pain, but there was just me.
This poor girl is traumatized.
What the fuck?
That man.
Oh my goodness, stop.
This is getting too much for me, bros.
Holy shit.
Why was he so... It's like...
The word you're looking...
Crazy. It's because he's trying to be his...
escape the boiler room after all that.
Damon, you got his blackmail. You know on the back of it, it said, like, father, like son, like sheep and wolf in a sheep's clothing. Like, he wants to be his dad.
Bye.
For reals?
I wasn't even thinking. Well, to be honest, I have just minutes of me telling myself.
Whoa! Actually,
now we know why it took so.
I realized why it happened. The door's lock was on the outside.
The lock is normally on the inside too. As for why the killer locked the door to be...
It was to frame Diana, right?
Right. The killer made Diana trap had their plan worked, by which point, that someone would be stumbling across what looks like a cut-and-dry murder case.
So...
If the tournament folk found Diana, they would have been playing.
Speak Diana, I'm curious to know. Did you unlock the door before or after the tournament attendees or...
It's sort of like... When I obviously, I couldn't stay inside the boiler. The hallway was a bit easier to make out in the dark. So I walked over to... and...
Wait, so she didn't have the rolling pin?
I was still bleeding a little from Wolfgang's cut, though. And some of that blood ended up dripping onto the floor around me.
That adds up.
It's the blood on the underground.
This was shortly before us tournament goal.
But it dried, didn't it?
Down the hallway, up the... Since everything was still really dark, I realized this is a lot, so...
Show the cut. Yeah?
Luckily for me, there's still a chance it may leave a scar, though.
As if you're not scarred on the inside.
Holy crap! It's okay. I'll cover it back up.
Why did Wolfgang...
He was drugged.
You're being kind.
Huh? What I'm trying to say is, well, judging.
Like, there was something in.
That's impossible!
I don't believe Jean meant.
Wolfgang.
He was drugged up.
You mean, what did Wolfgang hallucinate for him to turn out?
You'd be surprised by the. I'm lucky to have never experienced anything myself, but I know if Wolfgang went through something similar.
Now, what the heck is going on at sea?
Of course, these
I like Ingrid.
hallucinations
I hope
don't
she
just
never dies.
happen out of the blue. More.
Just say Wolfgang took a hallucinogenic.
Hallucinogenics?
One which induced a lot of fatigue, too.
It would explain why Wolfgang.
One place.
Seems very. I reckon the killer knocked Wolfgang unconscious in order to drag him in.
Yup.
So they drugged him with something which would basically make him despondent.
Oh no!
I knew exploring it was a.
It?
It?
Why the heck?
The
did
only
you
place
think
we
leaving
can get
that
the
place open
drugs?
was a good idea.
Fuck! I knew our promise was too good to be. And don't say Wolfgang drugged himself!
Well, stranger people do exist.
People do drugs all the time. No. Don't put this on you. I was gonna say nobody would have listened to you, and they
If
all
we
would have
know
been
where
so
the
pissed at
perpetrator
you.
got their chemicals, I guess our next step is.
Agreed. It would help us better understand the timeline of events.
Sounds like I'm the kind of person who knows someone back to front the moment I meet them. If you haven't already
You're the last person I trust to reach a correct conclusion.
I mean, that's mean, but yeah, you got a point.
Just you wait! The second you hear what I gotta say, you'll be eating those words.
How did the killer drug him? Well, we know he had the dot on his neck, so we know he was definitely drugged, but... Odd smell. Ooh, the odd smell.
I bet the killer took a pill and forced Wolfgang to swallow it.
That's... Are we kidding me?
Just jab him at the. I got it.
Hey, I figured it out, gang! I did it! That one was pretty simple.
When Wolfgang's wounds were discussed earlier, it was mentioned he had a tiny red during the investigation. I thought this dot was a scab from a mole or pimple. But knowing a puncture.
Considering the timeline of events, if Wolfgang got drugged a little after 8:15 a.m. and was already feeling the effects when Diana arrived at 8:45 a.m.
Yeah, what time was... So now, wait. Does this mean anybody in the tournament is, like, a target again? That means everybody might be a target again.
Then we're dealing with something which entered his bloodstream and any normal pill would have taken.
Whilst an injection.
That's probably another reason why the killer knocked Wolfgang unconscious only when they had him right where they wanted.
With said syringe being filled with a hallucinogenic.
But...
What?
Because... I mean... Damon and...
8:15 a.m. Yeah, I was already in the dining hall with Jet, Mark, and Eva.
I left Wolfgang's dorm right after the morning announcement and spent the rest of the hour with Jean.
When Nona and I were in our dorm room together.
And me and Eloise were already...
Toshiko was giving me the medication.
And,
Oh no.
So, we're back to square one?
Toshiko!
Someone and doesn't plan.
It was ruled out. It was ruled out as having no relation to the murder because the wires don't touch the water. But the position of it, the fact is destroying the timing of the blackout. One coincidence is easy to wait off. But... Oh.
If everyone has an alibi for 8:15 a.m., but his little notes.
Ingrid, do you remember? You suggested we switch subjects and discuss. As a result, we ended up unraveling more. Right now, we're at a dead end.
Switch or...
I want to take another...
Mine?
Back when you were describing Wolfgang...
I won't give up, not until I ruin it. Everything turned white, and in front of me except Wolfgang. Game pitch black. Pop, crack. Crack!
The flash of white Diana described?
Yup.
Think about the order of events there. And just the... Doesn't it sound like...
Oi, didn't we go? We did. The generator has nothing to do with Wolfgang's death.
Diana said she never.
Then she's what?
It's all good. Sure, nobody can dispute the gun was fired. What can be disputed, though, is when it got fired.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if the killer fired that gun way in advance. Like, sometime before Wolfgang arrived downstairs and left it in the boiler room for us to find later.
This would be insane. The killer tases him, hits him on the back of the neck to knock him out, and then drugs him up. That's wild.
What?
If Wolfgang wasn't killed with the taser gun,
How would he be
or
killed
the
with a taser?
generator-
Well,
The taser gun is the only option which makes.
yes,
And
yes.
anyway,
It's the
only
wire.
proof
Remember the
Diana
electric,
never shot the
electric cord.
taser is her own.
It's the extension
Ava!
cord.
All the evidence supporting your version of the note you showed us. That the fact that it has the same hand.
Couldn't that just mean
If you earnestly believe Diana, but do you see what I'm saying? Because if she did write them,
I get what you're saying. But if we run with the idea that Diana was the one waiting for then we're stuck with the issue we had last time.
Yeah, exactly.
None
How
of
was
us
that?
know what really went on between those two in an hour.
They
Without
sat there and had a
context?
nice cup of tea.
Sure, but since the boiler room is unlocked, anyone can enter.
Okay, no one wants to make a detour down some gross, freaky-looking base. Diana claims she didn't write the notes, and she. But where's the hard proof?
The answer.
What?
Didn't we already talk about that?
All you guys did was discuss theory. Settling for a theory isn't good enough when in the same way Ava can't rule out Diana's involvement in the case. We can't rule out the generators.
Shine down. I have not heard that shit in so long, dude. I was just thinking about that the other day, too. Because I was telling people about my favorite bands. And I said Shine Down. I'm like, holy shit, that takes me back to high school. Holy shit. Damn.
So, what should we do? Just
It's what we've been doing this whole time.
oakley dokley. All right, everyone, let's ready.
Okay, so it was the extension cord. The extension cord had to be in one of the different rooms, and when they dropped it down in the water, it... I know you still can't hear John. I can't.
Why did
I
the
can't.
generator blow up?
Not for shit, dude.
Could've just been an
Nothing
electrical-
has changed with golf.
So, a coincidence?
Is this the best situation? To be waving stuff off as a coincidence?
Figures.
Did the killer throw something at the generator that made it explode?
Perhaps it's the fault of taser gun?
No.
The electrical
Discharge is released.
connected with the generator and created an overabundance.
Which caused everything in the circuit to pop.
Probably. There's no proof anything besides.
No, that's wrong!
Unfortunately, you say nothing, but the taser could have been involved in the shrapnel in the water.
You mean those bits of red metal?
Right. Due to their proximity to the generator.
Can't that just be debris left?
Except this debris is a completely different. We're obviously looking at the remnants of something else. Which means an arm.
Another out of place item?
This is it.
Sweet.
In the water was also an extension cord, half of which had been burnt away.
Seems that cord has the misfortune of floating.
From what I saw in my investigation, the building's extension cord supply seems to be kept inside storage closet
Play
D.
Shine Down while you play COD.
So in a way,
Dude, I don't have.
Yeah. It was definitely.
I don't have
in the
COD
wrong place.
downloaded right now, but I haven't streamed it. I really should stream COD. You got beef with Shine Down or something? Is that what this is?
Storage closet D, huh? It was hard to make out much of it in the dark. And after the power came, but I do recall seeing some extension cords peeking out from behind the ship.
Since we already know the killer raided one storage closet, and
The hell did they need an extension cord for?
Probably something involving the generator.
Same thing with the red bits.
What the fuck would the shrapnel be related to? Oh!
is it.
Duh, that makes sense. It's the only thing we haven't discussed
Hold
yet.
that thought. We may be able during the investigation. Well, the
Cereal and alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Chemical reactions can produce some pretty pungent odor. I noticed the smell going into the
Could it be...
The gun never touched the water.
Considering the state of it, that generator would.
If the chemical reaction can't be explained by what we already know, that the explanation is.
Can someone translate this?
It's not that hard to
It was
understand.
just a long-winded way of saying.
I know it sounds like a stretch, but if you think about it, if the smell and shrapnel are linked, then whatever object the shrapnel belongs to must contain chemicals.
Ugh.
So we're looking for a metal object.
Surely something like that would be kept inside the pharmacy.
Looking at my when we originally visited, a bright red metal object would have.
I got lots of metallic objects in my dorm room, but nothing chemical.
Big old slabs of metal. The night before everyone began. Oh, so she announced to everybody that she has that shit. That guy? Dude, that'd be funny as shit. Is it him?
It has to be you!
No way! No way!
What's up?
Can you tell me what's
like
whatever?
A full-on list?
I got a pretty blind spot mirrors, lithium battery. Oh, I even have the legendary mantle.
That's what I was hoping to.
Cool. Unless, no, don't try to roll me into this, bro.
I know you don't. The only reason I ask, because that mysterious red shrapnel.
What?
I see.
And
yeah, that makes sense.
If it made contact with water.
I wonder.
Heard an explosion.
I did.
Really?
During the tournament.
Kaboom!
That's
Wait!
I initially assumed the generator made the noise somehow.
Hey, Jet, were
Uh,
you don't know for...
I never took the bat. The packaging isn't red, I can tell you that.
So it can't be
Nice.
proven beyond a reasonable doubt?
Pretty much.
Well, what's the reaction time of a lithium battery? When a
Seconds?
lithium battery, I think, once we know that.
A lithium battery would be.
Yeah.
Lithium isn't a metal I've worked. All that electricity.
There's warning labels on the battery.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
If the reaction is in, that's really
So somebody was
weird.
holding up the battery with the
So,
extension cords.
According to Diana's testimony, in which case,
Huh. We can roll out Wolfgang, since the Blackens can only be a.
it was only Diana and Wolf, and the battery can't.
That's not true. That's not true. Why would the other port of the extension cord still be there? There's the extension cord. Perfect.
If the battery is related to the only Diana could have thrown.
But my
Damon.
Okay, maybe there's a better spot to throw that at, because I know for sure that's the.
My arm had been cut. Lifting a battery would hurt too much.
That's
Neo
not.
batteries are pretty lightweight, though.
Yeah, that's just not true.
The battery clearly couldn't have fallen from somewhere. So it must have been...
Yes, it can! Why are you lying to me?
So it must have been submerged another way. Perhaps something akin to what Eva did?
If that battery... Why is there a taser?
To throw off from the track? Yeah.
Shrapnel. The battery would have landed in the water. A few inches from the generator.
Wait, no, that's true. Why would I disagree
The
with
evidence
that?
tells a.
Yeah, wait, no, that's just true.
Is related to the case.
The extension cord doesn't play a part? When does it play a part?
Judging by the shrapnel, the battery would have landed in the water. A few inches from the generator.
That is true.
Not the hardest shot to make.
That is a suspicious fucking way to say
The
that.
battery is related to the case. Only Diana could have thrown it in the water.
But my arm had been cut. Lifting a battery would hurt too much.
Neo batteries are pretty lightweight, though.
I'm so confused at what it
The
is now.
battery clearly couldn't have fallen from somewhere. So it must
I
have
think
been
that's
submerged
the-
another way. Perhaps something akin to what Eva described?
If that
I think that's what it is. I think that weak point. I think it's that weak point.
Judging by the shrapnel, the battery would have landed in the water. A few inches
from the
No, I feel like it is
The
that
evidence-
weak point.
If the battery is related to the.
But
Neo batteries are pretty lightweight, though.
There it is.
No, that's wrong.
Does he play Pal World? I haven't on stream. I do play it, but I haven't played it on stream.
No. The battery might actually have fallen from the generator.
Pulled by the extension cord. You get what I mean.
The shrapnel's position in front of the generator. However, it's unlikely Diana threw the battery at the generator.
Favorite Mon and Pal. Favorite Mon? This little guy right here. Favorite Pal? Might actually be Chillit. Yeah, I'd say Chillit. I like Chillit a lot.
Not only is the boiler room difficult to see in, the generator's
What?
positioned far enough from the concrete platform.
TC Nick 3. I just like Pip. Other people can like Piplup. He doesn't own one Pokemon. That's not how that works.
That Diana, with her wounded arm, would
yeah.
if the battery hadn't been thrown, and considering the layout of the boiler room,
Are you saying the battery was...
Are you gonna show me the room? Suspended over, yes. Leaning?
I got it.
That is, I love that. Me too. That is how that works. No, it's
been
not.
suspended
That's
with
not how
the
it works,
generator.
Yugi. Or that is how it works, Yugi. Shoot.
Suspended.
This is it.
I'm 20 steps ahead.
The killer could have tied the extension if the cord and battery were tied together at the time of.
The more you explain.
What if that's the point? Maybe...
I don't see how weaving a cord into the mix, if anything. The cord.
Which would be especially inconvenient.
Right. So, something else may have been.
Something like another extension cord? No?
Yeah, it was.
I said a third person.
I got it.
The pin?
Throughout this trial, if the battery was on its own, the killer tossed it in.
So it
If the
doesn't
battery
matter
was
if they
running
have
with
an
a cord,
alibi.
But in the same way something else can hold the battery.
Are you talking about something?
Oh, I have no clue.
This is it.
So it has to be somebody from the game room.
Tied the cord. The one above the generator.
There's a vent above.
You should remember some light shining into the vent itself is set a bit far.
If the boiler room and the dining hall are separated by...
There's two vents. I was able to get a close look at.
How close is.
Ava helped me reach the vent.
Eva.
Letting me.
Don't rub it in.
Anyway, if the killer tied one end of the cord to the vent.
Something like that.
What do you mean?
You say the killer tied one end of the cord to the vent. However, indoor extension cords are much. They can be upwards of 9 or more meters. 9 meters is significantly longer than. If the killer wanted to tie the battery to the cord's other end, they would be tying it to something which is.
I see. It.
Why does she give up so easily? Oh, it's impossible. Cutting it in half.
Cut the cord.
Hey, Cut the Cord is a Shinedown song, by the way. Good song. Recommend it.
I didn't.
You believe.
I got it.
I just thought that was too obvious.
The extension cord is pretty thin and flimsy. If the killer wanted the battery to be secure, probably to the point there wouldn't be much spare. Which is a good thing, because this spare cord is what the battery will be. So long as the spare cord isn't too long, the battery will.
So somebody in the game room had to have committed this murder.
Agreed.
Wait, what was the question? What did the killer use to adjust the cord's position? The shrapnel? A box? The vent. Cord isn't even tied to the generator. I was looking at the vent! The knife? I already tried that.
This is it.
That's what I clicked! Who do you think it is now?
Like I mentioned earlier.
Okay. So, of our suspects now, it can only be Jean, Jet, Mark, Cassidy, Kai, Grace. I think it's between two people. I think it's between either Grace. Actually, I really think it's Grace. But anyway, it could be Grace or Mark. It's between Grace or Mark. Those are my two I pinned it down to.
Part of my inspection included opening
the vent.
Not all the way, but in our case, if we assume the vent must be
But this just
open
seems
for
like
the
too much
battery
of
to
a
remain safe distance above the water. To prevent
This
the
seems like too
battery
much of a
from entering
smart
the water.
plan for Grace to
The vent is
do.
literally, ergo, it's not just the killer's own measurements keeping the battery. Having opened one of these vents before, a lightweight battery definitely isn't heavy enough to pull one shot, which is great for the killer, because it.
Wait, this is actually such a well thought out kill plan.
The cord should slide forward and submerge. When that happens, the boiler room water, which in turn causes electricity to pass directly into
Wait a
the
second,
body
wait a second,
of
wait a
the
second.
Listen.
We can figure out who it is. We can figure out who it is. We can figure out who it is. It's Mark! Mark 100%! Mark was already suspicious. It could technically be Jean, but it has to be Mark. It was right next to his DJ booth. And he said nobody talked to him because he didn't want to be there, so he's probably focusing on the time. The other end of that cord, which needed to be used to get rid of because we didn't find it during the investigation, was found in storage closet D. And since it was found in closet storage D, there was two people that went in there, Jean and Mark. It has to be Mark. I rest my case. I rest my case.
Exactly which
The boiler room vent.
Earlier, you assuming the killer is operating this. How would they even be able? Like you said.
Wait a second.
The killer never tied the cord to the boiler room.
That just creates the same. Instead of the dining hall vent making it hard to close the boiler room vent, it's the While
the vents may seem like an obstruction, all the killer needs to do is fit.
Oh yeah, the grates. Right. When you described opening the...
Mark!
If you can fit your fingers between the grates...
Exactly. Afterward, for the killer to then go and tie to the...
Actually...
Dude, of course this thing is actually. This guy!
Hello?
Actually.
What is it now?
There's something it's to do with the logistics.
The logistics?
It's size.
Size doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter.
I understand the boiler room vent can be opened. Maybe not all the way, but enough to fit an extension cord through. What's bothering me, however, is that the boiler room vent was closed during the investigation, which means it must have been closed during the murder.
I don't think that's true.
I don't see a problem here. The killer doesn't even need to open that vent.
Doesn't sound like my
Because he
problem.
can simply slide the cord between the grates.
Indoor extension cords may be thin, but the plugs on either side of them aren't.
That's true.
How can the killer fit both those plugs between the gaps in the vent grate? Either the boiler room vent was never involved, or it was open at some point and someone else closed it. That is my issue.
If it were for one fatal flaw. Okay, what is it then, gang?
Indoor extension cords may be thin, but the plugs on either side of them aren't. How can the killer fit both those plugs between the gaps in the vent grate? Either the boiler room vent was never involved, or it was open at some point and someone else closed it. That is my issue. Indoor extension cords may be thin.
I don't know.
But the plugs on either side of them aren't.
Okay, well that's not it. My point still stands. Yes, I kind of wanted to restart it over from like the beginning of the thing. Show me the beginning of the thing.
Indoor extension cords may be thin.
Okay, so maybe it's not.
But the plugs on either side of them aren't.
Oh, the knife!
How can the killer fit both those plugs between the gaps in the vent grate?
They cut it! They cut it! They cut it!
Either the boiler room vent was never involved, or it was open at some point and someone else closed it. That is my issue. Indoor extension cords may be thin.
Indoor extension cords may be
but the plugs
thin!
on either side of them aren't. Indoor extension cords may be thin. but
Secret
the plugs
hallways!
On either side of them aren't. How can the killer fit both those plugs between the gaps in the vent grate?
It won't.
Either the boiler room vent was
So that
never
can't be the correct
involved,
answer then.
or it was open at some point.
I need to let
and
him win.
someone else closed it. That is my issue. Indoor extension cords may be thin.
Maybe that's just not the answer.
But the plugs on either side of them aren't.
I'll cut through those words! The problem to the extension cord was the extension cord.
If you insert the cord through the boiler room vent first, you just need to start with the internal plug. The cords in Storage Closet D have a slim internal end. Once the killer ties the cord around the dining hall vent,
I see. When put like that...
How'd you figure all this out from some...
At the same time, what he...
Yeah, wait, what?
since the battery was suspended over the... Fortunately for Diana, she was safe by virtue of
The killer kept her on.
They must have known they were injecting Wolfgang with a hallucinogenic. So, although, even if Diana did die, the moment people realized only she...
Well,
Huh?
if the killer is someone who needed access, then everyone who attended the tournament is a suspect.
Yup.
What?
No way. How did I not realize sooner?
So we can reduce it down to 8 people.
It was probably Cassidy.
Hey, I was only trying to improve the mood.
It wasn't me.
Me too.
I had to play music.
I meant I was watching
I was spectating as well.
Me too.
Me three.
I know who it is.
Near the right wall where the TV was set up.
Seems
We
like
got it. We got it. You're a little late, buddy. I figured this all out. Wait, what? Wait, I'm stupid? Who didn't I hear before the blackout? No, wait, she yelled at me. She yelled at me. She yelled at me. Couldn't have been Kai. Don't be Cassidy. Okay, perfect. You think it's Eva? Here, I'll click Eva. It's Eva.
It has to be you.
Thank you, Heath. No way she did this.
Huh?
Ava's the only one who's... Mark was mixing a track at the time Kai and I were playing a game. So I know... And everyone else? Everyone, in fact. The last I saw her.
So Ava flipped?
Oh, don't blame me.
No one's blaming.
Care to contribute?
I didn't flip the...
Well,
Damon says...
Damon says a lot of things.
While
No, that
you
actually makes a
aren't
lot of sense.
technically wrong, I don't think that counts as an argument.
I thought the other extension cords were found in D, is my thing. This could have been set up
His theory
beforehand.
is full of plot holes.
What?
The core.
What?
In retrospect, you were so quick to... If I'm the killer...
Trick question.
What then? It unraveled by itself and fell into the water?
Yeah.
Holy shit, she actually did it.
I got it.
To dispose of the cord.
She and Ty.
Being the one who set up the trap.
She was
Ava
sitting
could
next to
easily
the vent.
practice
I
some
didn't
time
remember
without
the
any
picture.
chance.
I just thought
Or she
Mark's
just
like,
made
I
it a
thought
really
Mark's
simple knot.
DJ station was like right next to it.
Either way, it wouldn't be any more difficult than untying.
if Ava untied the cord,
Diana's testimony said
it does?
during your confrontation with Wolfgang.
She's traumatized. Pop.
The first sound was off, and the second. But why would a thin knife?
Then
What really caused that?
When you say it that...
The kid who lied about her talents. I should have known only Eva fucking Sadaka would tell Wolfgang!
You're right that you...
But she's just a math...
Her talent would give her...
Even so, she's been under heavy suspicion these past few days.
It's impossible. Wolfgang even got mad at me for being... I've been watched the entire time I've been...
Right on.
They already did.
And anyway, how could I enter the cord through the boiler room? If anything, you should be
No way, she did it.
Ava grabbed one of the boxes on the...
That's setting myself up. Removing a box would reduce the amount of boxes.
Flexing your mathematical prowess,
I'm saying Damon would have...
2
but he
plus
never
2
knew.
equals
Then
4.
the
A
underside-
mathlete should get that. Wait, what did she use? Huh? What is that? What did I just click? That.
Ava grabbed one of...
That's
No,
what's
I-
insane. But he could in the...
This.
I don't understand. The generator?
I'm not...
I'm so confused.
This is it.
It's the boxes on the side, ladies and gentlemen. I picked the wrong boxes. I'm sorry.
There's already a huge pile of them near the generator.
Okay. I can do both of those. What I can't do without attracting... The dining hall one. Based on what they... But opening it during the tournament is asking to be caught, and opening it before the tournament is used.
Oh, if there was an open vent with a cord tied to...
Now that Eva mentions it,
See, there's no way. It's a stupid trap anyway. Damon's just making stuff up.
What the?
Can it, you four-eyed troll! The only person who would be sick... Don't you fucking...
Oh, it goes on! I I thought this trial was over an hour ago!
You can't say I'm the murderer just because I sat near a vent.
It seems to be pretty good evidence to me.
Wolfgang exposed you for the snake you are, and you despised him because of it. You have a motive!
She does have a motive.
Perhaps our understanding of the mechanism is wrong. Maybe it wasn't closing the vent that triggered it, but something else?
Do you have any evidence to prove that?
Yeah, there's no
Even
other
if
way.
this trap was used, you can't see it operated the way Damon described.
How so?
Well, the battery could have been tied to the extension cord with a special knot which can untie by itself. After a bit of time passes.
There's even less evidence for that!
Evidence? No one here cares about evidence. I just happened to be at the game tournament.
No, that's wrong!
I'm so happy I had patience that time. It paid off. Patience is a virtue.
No. It's no coincidence. In fact, it's not even...
What?
It was impossible for me to notice this earlier.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are you accusing me of murder again?
The detective isn't supposed to switch suspects.
Except neither of you played a role in determining the only person to the...
Oh my god, it's Eva. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, did you call it from the beginning?
So when Cassidy announced the tournament to create an...
That's insane.
It wasn't just for an alibi either.
I thought I solved this case, but I looked like an idiot. I looked like an idiot. She didn't touch Mark's equipment.
I got it. Cassidy, you told me what exactly did before.
Oh, no, yeah. Eva wanted to
Oh,
see
no,
what
I
sort
remember.
of equipment the tournament needed. After I showed her Mark stuff and told her we were...
Back when this conversation happened,
Yeah, it's kind. Eva really helped me out, though. She said she would stack the dining hall furniture we weren't going to use later that night. Afterwards, we could focus purely on arranging the technical stuff in the morning.
Let me leave out a crucial bit of detail.
all right.
Jet, Mark, Eva, and I, we stacked the table and the dining chairs against the left wall, and then... Well, I was kind of hungry, so I...
Hold the phone! If those sofa chairs were moved to the middle of the room...
Because Eva pushed it there.
Oh, how thoughtful of her.
Didn't want to take part in the tournament. Just... I never thought it was weird or anything.
We're talking about the sofa in the upper left.
Yes, sir, Eva!
Yo, when the power went out, I'm pretty sure Damon ran over to that...
Did she move the chair there?
Why would I when Cassidy just...
Because you were covering...
Huh?
The vent may not have been open at the time, but I'm willing to bet... Let's say Ava took a detour for the boiler room after going upstairs and helping rearrange the
This is
dining hall
insane.
furniture. During which she moves a sofa chair so that she heads outside and hides until everyone else goes to bed.
So Eva took complete advantage of them?
Not my fault those two are so trusting.
You think a big guy like me was gonna be afraid of some mathlete? No way!
She also cried and fled the scene after.
I just thought it was cool.
Hey,
Why?
It's... You guys keep saying it was in front of the vent. If the chair was in the position you all say it was...
Ava probably just moved it during... Before the blackout, it was positioned with its back to the left wall.
Yup.
However, when I ran over to the vent, the chair was suddenly put...
Ooh, sauce.
Ava must have shifted the chair while everyone was initially... I'm guessing she hoped people would misremember its position.
Oh, man.
I also remember
Yeah, this morning, Jet, Mark, she helped us put together Mark's equipment, and then she volunteered to play...
Moving a speaker near the vent.
Yeah. There were almost a dozen spread throughout the dining hall. Some even...
Oh, damn it. I got
I
tricked.
entered the dining hall at 8:10 a.m., right? So, wouldn't it be impossible...
According to Ava, she arrived around 8:10 a.m. But it's possible she acted since there's no clock in the dining hall. In fact, that might be why Ava seemed so eager to arrange Mark. Upon realizing it had a clock, She wanted to ensure.
It seems the setup of this trap, phase 1 took place in the boiler room, and the cord was then slid through the grates of the closed. Phase 2, by contrast, was the aforementioned cord was tied around the dining hall vent, which was then, for the third and final phase, the battery was carefully suspended. All these steps combined created a pulley system, which could only be triggered by closing. Is there...
How I closed the vent.
The blackout!
No one has obviously I didn't do it during the blackout. According to Damon, the blackout can only happen after the vent is closed.
Oh, that's true.
So, I must have stood up, gone behind the chair. That's stupid. Someone, it doesn't matter if that someone is on the opposite.
How did
What? What am I supposed to be seeing? See, so you know why I thought it was Mark earlier? I thought the vent was like right here. So that's why I thought it was Mark. I don't know. What? What allowed Eva to close the vent without... I don't know.
I don't know why you're pointing fingers at some random chair.
Looks pretty normal to me. Oh, that was Game Over, damn it. Everyone's leaving. Why is everyone leaving me? It's that chair?
This is it.
What does this make sense?
The location of your chair bypassed towards the vent. All you need to do is
Sit the chair.
all the dining hall chairs have the ability to recline, including with your chair reclined. Eva can easily reach down. It's not perfectly inconspicuous, especially those focused on one.
I see! Ooh, that looks like the face of someone who's busted!
Well,
This isn't funny.
It's not meant to be!
Just because I was sitting in front of the vent.
no one can sneak up behind you without drawing it.
That's just dumb. Where I was.
Even so,
Everything? Did you already just look at all the items the battery, the extension cord, the rolling pin, the taser, the Wolfgang, and everyone else hated. You think Jet and Desmond would just.
That's true.
Unless you can prove I had the chance to get all this stuff.
Fine.
No, I'll
show
do
proof.
it!
Only you could.
Do I know this? Eva asked nicely. Oh wait, she had Desmond. Duh. That was stupid. That was dumb of me.
I got it.
Who had mine?
Ava. For starters, everyone heard about you.
Wait.
Since the doors
Ouch.
aren't locked, you could have easily snuck in and grabbed the battery is lightweight too. For the rest of your plan, you may not have known about its existence right away. Because you received...
Eva? You knew my...
So what?
Huh?
So what if I wasn't the only one?
Oh, yeah. You read it out.
Damon knew almost everything he knew where the items used in this murder were stored.
Oh,
The
she's gonna
only
try to
thing he
flip this
didn't
onto
know
me.
Is the one thing more important than.
The hell are you talking?
See, you still don't know that.
Huh?
Ida,
On Wolfgang.
Eh?
Damon saw the way Wolfgang scolded me and treated me, but unlike Damon.
What the?
Whoa!
Not a first for the.
If you thought you saw the worst of Damon after the dummy trial, I practically risked my life pretending to be his ally. But in return, which is why I can tell everyone.
Oh, God.
Any reason you.
Well, I didn't think it was incriminating.
This
Not even
son of a
when he refused to
bitch.
come forward. That was weird, but I didn't want to. Only after watching him reject the taser gun over this dumb.
Damon, don't worry about reading it out louder.
She doesn't trust me. She was trying to use me. So she used you. That's insane. Alright, let's do it.
Fine, but only the picture.
He's.
Ingrid, Wolfgang doesn't have.
So. I mean,
Given the year this photo was taken, look at what's printed at the bottom. We know how old Wolfgang is because of the student reports.
But why his parents?
You can't leave us hanging, Damo!
That's not what was at. And even if I had to, I don't think
some things are.
For the record, I know what Wolfgang's blackmails. I don't think it's possible for anyone to hate someone like Wolfgang. Wolfgang, and maybe Ava simply couldn't rise to his challenge.
Don't listen to him.
Even though Wolfgang and I didn't always see eye to eye, why would someone like me harm him? I may have questioned the idea no one here would kill.
He does. We have all the proof he's a
You
cold-blooded.
son of a bitch!
But nothing he says should be trusted.
It is so much so. These discussions are.
Damon isn't the killer, though. Like, he and I were playing a game.
Not to mention,
Truth has no personal.
Even if he wasn't here, we'd arrive at the set. Depends who you meet.
Then.
Someone needs to be.
Oh, she's losing it! This is happening! Code Red!
My ear. How would I know when to drop it?
Drop
Oh,
what?
she's losing
the
it.
battery. Damon says the killer dropped the battery. It's not as if I could listen out for her. And the dining hall has no clocks.
Right.
maybe Ava asked Mark for the time.
She never spoke to me.
We never spoke. I never even got up from. Besides, how could I be sure Diana arrived on if you can't explain how I.
Ooh. If I just take it from the top, we'll assuming Eva's the killer. How did Eva know when to drop the battery? How would she saw? How would she see? How would she check the time? How did she check the time? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. She didn't guess. She heard?
I would.
How would she have seen?
I got it. The only way the killer would have known any uncertainty would ruin the plan.
Oh wait, she had to lock the door. Behind the boxes. No. From through the vent?
Trying to.
No. From these other boxes. Oh. From the generator. I'm so confused. I was gonna say, I definitely used the boxes. This doesn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense either.
This is it.
Huh?
It's impossible to see any. Was by use.
Say.
I don't understand how.
Are you kidding me? How the hell would I have access to the camera?
She has a point. Whoa-ho! It's time to solve the final piece of the puzzle. However, it won't be without a fight. Argument, altercation? Player movement, mega bullet, noise bullet. Noise bullets, spacebars, are white bullets, can destroy statements. Destroying statements increases Damon's mega bullet gauge and weakens the opponent's shield. Mega bullets are green and can pierce attacks and deal damage. Dodge your opponent's attacks, shoot down their arguments, and solve the case. Waz. Also focus left shift key. Also make statements of their own, it's orange text. So they give us shield, but no worry, you can weaken the shield by breaking their statements also charges your mega bullet. F is mega bullet. Okay, I think I understand. I'd say have fun, but your life actually depends on it, so get going.
This isn't fair.
How?
There's no proof I killed Wolfgang.
Wait, how did that hit me?
This isn't fair. This isn't fair. There's no proof I killed Wolf. Who cares about the kid? I just wanted to help. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. I didn't see anything. This isn't fair. This isn't fair.
What? How did I miss?
See anything? There's no proof I killed Wolfgang.
Oh god, they extra.
This isn't fair. This isn't fair.
Yes, this isn't
I
fair.
just wanted to help. Why would I kill anyone? I just wanted to help. Who cares about the camera? Ah! It's Damon who's suspicious. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. Ouch. This isn't fair.
I get how this works now.
Why would I kill anyone? I
Dude,
didn't
this is
see
annoying.
Anything. I just wanted to help. This isn't fair. I didn't see anything. I thought you trusted me.
You just tried to.
It's Damon who's suspicious.
Oh! Oh god! Oh god!
There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. Why would I kill anyone?
It's a bullet hell!
Help. There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. I just wanted to help. There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. Why would I kill There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. Why would I kill anyone?
This is insane.
This isn't fair. I just wanted to help. There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. Who cares about the camera?
Wait, this is
I
insane!
just wanted to help. There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. Who cares about the Why would I kill This isn't fair. There's no
This is
proof I
insane!
killed Wolfgang. Who cares about the camera? Why would I kill anyone? Who cares about the camera?
Hit it!
It's Damon who's suspicious.
I thought you
just
trusted
wanted
me
to
as she
help. Why
blames
would
me.
I kill anyone? It's Damon who's suspicious. There's no proof.
Stay
I killed
still.
Wolfgang. There's no. Why won't you believe me? Who cares about the camera?
Oh god.
I didn't see anything. Who cares about the camera? I didn't see anything. Who cares about the camera? There's no proof I killed Wolfgang.
Oh my god, ow, 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 what the fuck?
This isn't fair. I just wanted to help. Why would I kill anyone? I told you.
What do I do? What do I do about that? What do I do about that? What is happening?
This isn't fair.
What is happening? Wait, it restarted?
This isn't fair. I just wanted to help.
Wait, that was not
There's
fair.
No proof I killed Wolfgang. I just wanted to help.
I'm annoyed. I'm
I
really
just
annoyed
wanted
right
to
now.
help.
I'm really
Why
annoyed.
would I kill anyone? Why would I kill anyone? I just wanted to help. I just. Who cares about the camera? It's Damon who's suspicious. There's no proof I
I'm
killed
upset. I'm
Wolfgang.
so upset. Gosh.
It's Damon who's suspicious. There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. I just wanted to help. Why would I kill anyone? Who cares about the camera? I just wanted to help. This isn't... Damon, I thought you trusted me.
Yeah.
This isn't fair. I just wanted to help. I didn't see anything. There's no proof I killed
Of course she
Wolfgang.
dodges last second,
I
bro.
didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. I just wanted to. There's no proof I killed
Dude,
Wolfgang.
she doesn't sit still.
There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. I just wanted to help. I didn't see anything. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. I didn't see anything. There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. I didn't see anything. It's Damon who's suspicious.
What am I supposed to do?
I just wanted to help. Why won't you believe me?
This is insane.
Why would I kill anyone? There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. I didn't see anything. I didn't see any. I just wanted to help. Who cares about the camera? Who can ouch? There's
Wait,
no
how
proof
is that
I killed
fair?
Wolfgang. It's Damon who's suspicious. Why would I kill? This isn't fair. I didn't see any. This isn't fair. Who cares about the camera? I just wanted to help. It's Damon who's suspicious. Who cares about the camera? I just wanted to help. It's Damon. I told you so.
What do I do about that? I get that I get a blue thing around me, but I don't know how. I forgot I could focus this entire time, but wait, that just seems so unfair.
Who cares about the camera? Who cares about the camera? This isn't fair.
Those things explode, right? If I run into them.
There's no proof I
they
killed
hurt.
Wolfgang. I didn't see any. There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. It's Damon who's suspicious. Why would I kill anyone? This isn't fair.
See, like that blue thing that it hits
This
it
isn't fair.
hits things and it clears the bullets out of the way.
This isn't fair.
Oh my god, this isn't fair. This isn't fair. This isn't fair.
I didn't see anything. This isn't.
Hit. I was gonna say, please hit her.
Damon, I thought you trusted me. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. Why would I kill anyone? Who cares about the camera? I didn't see anything. Why would I kill anyone? I didn't see anything. It's Damon who's suspicious. I just wanted to help. Why would I kill anyone?
I hate that there's no iframes. That's insane.
There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. There's no proof I... Why won't you believe me?
Did it?
Who cares about the camera? I didn't see anything. This isn't fair. I didn't see anything. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. This isn't fair.
Oh, I can move left to right?
I didn't see. Why would I kill anyone?
There's too much going on.
This isn't fair. There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. How could I access the security camera?
Oh.
Shut up! Why would I kill anyone?
I'm so mad.
I
I'm
didn't see
so.
anything.
I'm.
There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. It's Damon who's suspicious.
No, I better not have
I
missed.
didn't see anything. It's Damon who's suspicious. This isn't fair. I didn't see anything.
Oh, I don't have a mega bullet yet.
This isn't fair. It's Damon who's suspicious.
Dude, she's moving at every time I fire the bullet.
Why would I kill? I didn't see anything. Who cares about the camera? This isn't fair. Why would I kill anyone? Ouch! Why would I kill anyone?
Why did she get 3 hit points back?
There's no proof I killed Wolfgang. I just wanted to help.
Dude, she gets 4. Oh.
How could I access the security camera?
It's over.
Oh, that was so frustrating.
No! Don't kill me!
What you said was true, Ava. Whether or not the trap works depends on if the killer can see inside the boiler room.
Guys, I'm shaking. That...
Which begs the question. They can't just get on their knees and peek through the vent. Besides...
That's a
the
huge
vent
crucial
probably
piece of
offers
information that I
very
missed,
little
by the way.
input.
In the game point.
It's impossible!
Right. If I switch perspectives...
What do you mean?
Ava assumes I'm taking only one factor into account. Little does she know...
That was
ruling out
it was a literal bullet hell. Like, it was a completely different game.
A certain item which could have granted her an item that... Like the chemical smell? The game console she brought...
Ava had a game?
She wanted to get in the spirit of the term, but when every other option has been ruled out...
Are you saying...
So it played live footage of the...
Sounds like a
If I'm wrong, go on, Ava.
Yeah, show us the console.
I don't
Show
think
us.
she has the console.
She has to. She never...
What?
When the blackout first hit, people were disoriented between then and now. However, the laundry room and the janitor closet, which means...
Ooh.
Like I said earlier, if I'm...
What are you waiting for? You don't know what you're talking
Oh
about.
my God.
You're jealous of me and my
Hey.
Why
not
would we
just
be...
pull out the console?
Because she's wrong! Nobody is jealous of a athlete, you nerd!
console and then
no! I don't have to
That's the most
It's not suspicious. That's obvious.
Why go through the effort of mentioning Wolfgang's...
Now that I think back, I thought it was weird. Coming...
Well, we should discuss those details.
She said she wanted from...
Seems natural he would stock that machine with dangerous items.
Between 14 impossible culprits.
Ava!
That's such twisted logic!
There's no need to be
In case anyone still doubts Ava. And once all the...
Yes! We're going through the final! Oh, my goodness! Closing the vent, the blackout. Closing the vent. Letters from the killer. The syringe. Internal plug. Car battery. Car battery! The taser. No, wait, that's the wrong thing. I'm stupid. There it is. Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it.
This case was directly incited by the motive Tozu introduced, in which everyone here received another person's blackmail. Amidst the chaos that spawned, the killer saw an opportunity to commit a murder. They sent letters to two people, Wolfgang Akide, who they planned
Okay,
to
the
kill.
auto is too slow. Gave me two
Wolfgang
different
and
times.
Diana were asked to meet in the boiler room and
The messages threatened to expose our blackmail.
at this point, hence, how they... The following morning, it was...
The point was for people to spend time together and not think murder. And how? The killer and Bull...
Did you just agree with your...
Both Wolfgang and Diana turned down the offer. The killer took this as a sign to commence the next... Later that
I guess it makes
they
sense.
went downstairs to the boiler.
She was kind of
No,
like
it might be more
crazy.
accurate to call it the killer wrapped an extension cord. I imagine the battery must have been sitting on top of the generator.
The killer avoided opening the boiler room vent for this segment.
A crucial part of the killer's plan would involve sliding the cord through the boiler room so they could then walk upstairs.
Right.
Funnily enough, the killer.
Yeah. We were saving the whole thing for next morning.
How convenient.
Their intentions were threefold. Create after which.
Which brings us. Knowing better than to head downstairs without. Toshiko didn't notice a knife on him.
Wolfgang arrived inside the boiler room at 8:50.
Doink! Drugs.
And he got smacked right in the head.
A syringe was then used.
The killer might.
Stole it from his room, pretended to use it.
Yeah, the taser they swiped from my dorm. They must have decided to raid the place. If I'd heard about the taser sooner, I could have.
Save the angsting for.
True.
Anyway, back on topic.
They didn't care about the equipment. They just wanted.
Don't forget the digital clock! They wanted to get there before that became available.
My letter said to meet at 8:45 a.m. I made sure to close the door.
Bad idea. Killer flipped the doorknob. You locked yourself in.
The room was really dark too. He got up on his feet all of a sudden. I tried to keep
Yo,
him
we
calm
in here. You're at the
and
end
asked
of the
him to come over
trial.
me,
It's been.
which he actually
I've been
did.
streaming for 2.5 hours. I mean, like.
But
The drugs probably
Fair.
gave him a frightening
People
hallucination.
have times they need to hit
And
in
he
here, but
perceived you as a threat.
you're seeing all the ending part. What are you playing though? It's a game called. It's not even called Danganronpa. It's called Project Eden Garden. It's basically like a murder mystery. So we're just at the end of the trial. Like, we've already seen this whole like killer, and we did a whole trial on it, and this is the end. We're piecing it all together.
he was screaming at me, and I was.
It is
screaming
not
back.
like Among Us. Stop telling
For the
people it's like
drum
Among
pairs
Us.
Over the music. At one point, I even picked up.
And that's when the killer, having set their chair to recline, they were able to casually reach down and close the vent behind them.
You are a rascal. Heard.
This lowered the extension cord.
Shocking him to death. Was it that loud? Holy shit. Oh god. Yeah,
Wolfgang.
dude, she's
Was that the
traumatized. She
battery
has to
itself
be.
exploded upon reacting with the wall. All of this happened right under my nose.
The explosion also damaged the generator and.
Not for long, though.
I used to hair, but you guys had.
That's when you say you only after
And obviously she
everyone
couldn't
went
be
inside the
detected, or else everybody
closets.
thought she'd be the murderer. Dead.
It's a good
Kaput.
thing she did. Otherwise, we would have wrongly assumed Diana. This complicated scheme, one person who just.
You son of a bitch!
That person is you, Ava Sunaka.
Show me her! Show me her execution! How are they gonna
It's
kill
over.
her?
It's not fair.
How isn't it fair? You killed somebody and got caught. Oh, it's over.
Blood is rushing.
Wait, we didn't get to vote.
This isn't funny.
Such a spoil sport.
Yeah, tell me. Tell us.
There must be.
Come on.
This is.
You.
Such disrespect. Rubbish.
Son of a bitch!
Holy!
Yeah, when she blew up.
Fuck you!
Oh, that's true.
Hmm.
And take a look at the second roll. Unless it's used for a kill. Exceptions may apply. Well, it was used for a murder, so.
Stop lying!
This looks bad.
What's all this about?
Yeah,
Slow down.
Why wouldn't it be?
Brutal.
Yeah.
You.
What?
That ain't it.
Who? Me?
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Not okay.
Pathetic.
Dude, what's your execution gonna be?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Impossible! That's... They're not supposed to have direct effect! That is under the rules! A special perk. The trader perk.
Holy.
Huh?
That was very...
She figured it out and didn't tell me.
Well done.
I see.
Yeah.
Well,
How?
Well done.
Ding, ding, ding.
For real?
No.
It was the letter. It was the numbers. The numbers of the price. Is that 1010? 1310? 1310?
Pathetic.
That has nothing to do. How is that an equation? Wait, that's an equation?
Chicken twist.
Why the long face?
Shit.
Was it? Please tell me the passcode was just 1010. Wow.
Oh, crud. But then...
Dude, she's... Her ex... It's gotta be brutal.
What?
Nonsense.
You started the killing game!
Hang on.
Watch it.
What a joke.
Stop it!
Whoa!
Shut up!
Damn.
You really let me down.
Ugh.
Huh?
Damn.
I don't understand. Why? Don't say that!
I don't want.
No.
Get her out of here. Get her out of here. Get her out of here. Get her out of here.
Believe that!
Get her out of here.
Shut it! Fuck you!
Sheesh.
How can that be?
Honestly? Shocking.
My thoughts exactly.
Yep. Yeah, that's
No.
true. Get out of here! Leave! Damn bots! Oh my god. Oh.
What did you say?
Nonsense!
Ooh, man.
Dude, no!
Dude, he is so different than Monokuma.
This isn't fair!
Worthless.
No! Stop it! Dumbass!
Get on with the execution. Oh, here it is, here it is. Here it is, here it is!
Holy!
The ultimate mathlete, how is she gonna die?
The show must go on.
I won't believe.
My blood is rushing.
Don't kill me!
Stir the hearts. Let the show
I want
begin.
to live.
I deserve to live! I'm going to live!
I'm
going to live!
I don't think you are. Oh, I like this animation a lot. You're gonna die! You're gonna die that way! Uh-oh. Oh, I don't like fire. Oh, I don't like fire. Oh, I don't like fire. Wait, liar, liar, pants on fire? Is that why they did this? Because I saw Mathlete was like crossed in and added in there. Oh, that's so fucked up. Oh, that's so fucked up. Oh, that's so fucked up. She's not an athlete. She's... Oh, dude, this is so messed up! Ah! Oh, oh, oh. The ultimate teacher's aide? Did Eva kill her? Or are they just using her dummy? That was fucking brutal. That was so brutal.
I can't handle it.
There's no way.
Isn't this lovely? Moving on.
I'll be damned.
Terrible. Just
get out.
I can't believe it.
Oh, shit! I can't be like this.
It's all my fault.
Whoa!
Yeah, exactly.
It is how it is.
Hey, Diana, are you okay?
Believe me.
Pardon me.
All of a sudden, she has a backbone now? She won't hide the scar anymore. Is that what she's trying to do?
Like a chameleon, I'll follow in Wolfgang's footsteps. I'll become something new.
She's dying next. She's so dying next.
Hold on. We won't back down.
You've got to be kidding me.
What?
Can this get any worse? Moving on.
Mm-hmm. Get lost.
Yeah.
Great.
Leave.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Isn't this lovely?
Yikes. And that was over someone I really didn't care about. I couldn't imagine it being somebody I care about. Dude, she was in great suffering before she died in that fire, too. Pissed me off. Oh. That is it for chapter 1. All that remained of her is a feather. To be continued. It is a damn good game. Some of the weak points and some of the truth bullets didn't really connect. I will not lie. Some of the trials were definitely harder than they should have been. But that's it, huh? Oh, would you look at that? That is it. Whew! Wow. That was definitely a lot. Yeah, that'll take me a minute to get used to. I love Danganronpa. I really do. It's just, I love the mystery element. I love the being able to try to figure out yourself and trying to solve it before you actually figure out who it is. That was rough. Yeah, I can't wait for chapter 2. I don't know of any updates. I know chapter 1 like just came out, so I'm not sure of anything about chapter 2, so we'll have to see a bit later on. I appreciate everybody for tuning in today, and this should be enough to get me to affiliate. So next time you see me, I should 100% be an affiliate. So I appreciate every single one of you, and I appreciate everybody who dropped a follow. You all are fantastic, and I'm so happy to have this community. I'm so happy to have you guys behind me, supporting me, being the wind in my sail. Really appreciate every single one of you guys. I am going to tune off for now. I should stream sometime soon. Not really sure of a schedule. Oh my god, today's Floppa Friday. I didn't even think about it. It's Floppa Friday. Here, Caracles. This is the call of a Friday. A Floppa Friday. And with that, ladies and gents, I will sign off. I hope you all have a great rest of your night. And a great weekend, great month, great new year. Happy New Year.